What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch along. The biggest game of the season, people. Arsenal against Manchester City. But before we get into today's game, people, I want you all to take a moment. We're going to take a moment of silence, and I'm going to say a few words, people, because when I say it could be a long night, it could be a long night. I just need a second of your time, and give me your ear. Give me a second. Dear Lord, please help the Chuckle Brothers. Give Jorginho and Granit Xhaka the pace to keep up with Kevin De Bruyne. Give them a Hunter card. Give them a Hawk card. Any kind of pace boost on FIFA. You've taken Thomas Partey away from us. They said January was good enough. He was nominated for Ballon d'Or. He's won the Champions League. That's what they told me. They sent me pictures telling me how good he is. Just give him the pace to get us over the finish line tonight. I've seen a turtle run quicker. Amen. Thank you very much. Please. Right, people, welcome to the show. Please, whoever you need to pray to them. Whoever owes you a favour, tell them you need it in the form of speed. We need to put speed in the legs of our midfield. This is going to be a long night, people. I thought this was the biggest game. I've been more excited for today than I've been in a long time. You know, we said Valentine's Day was yesterday. Today is the real exciting day. But boy, you know, I think Halloween's come early, people. Thomas Partey is out injured, people. Are you surprised? He's been looking like a grandfather in the past few weeks. And his legs have gone. The Indomie noodles have been sold out everywhere. And he's not in the team today, people. Which means we're turning up with the slowest midfield pivot in the history of Premier League football. The Chuckle Brothers are back in full effect, people. If we win this game tonight, I don't know. I feel like I have to do a serious forfeit. Like, do I print Jorginho's name on the back of a shirt? I don't know, but anyway, listen, we're here anyway. Let's be real, this is typical Partey, sadly, says Jack. Big up my broski, Jar Digger. Are we sure he's injured? Nah, he's at the game, bro. He's at the game. No cuffs, he's there, bro. They seen him arriving at the ground. Randy said Jorginho will win the game for Arsenal. Watch Big T. Honestly, if Jorginho wins us this game, I'm putting out an apology video. He's getting the green screen. I don't know. I don't know what to say, but if he turns up with that Ballon d'Or nominated performance, I owe him a serious apology. I'm going to ask a serious question. At the end of this season, do we get rid of Thomas Partey? Like, genuine question. I don't care how good you are as a footballer. If you're injury prone, you're no good to no one. Abu Diaby, all the talent in the world. Jack Wilshere, Rosicky, Santi Cazorla, all of them. Great players, had to get rid of every one of them. Don't turn up. The best ability is availability. I say it those who can't hear at the back. The best ability is availability. And let's be real, since we signed this brother, he's injured every minute. For real, the man was in the training pictures yesterday. What the hell happened last night? Valentine's night. The man pulled his hamstring on Valentine's night. What's going on? What kind of night did he have? Just have a standard night. Take her for dinner. Go back and do your stretch. Have a little stretch before you go out, old man. Man pulled his hamstring on Valentine's night. What kind of antics? Boy, man, I better not say too much, man. As you get older, you have to stretch. You have to stretch, people. Let me tell you. But I can't say too much. Johnny said, Lord, anybody, whoever is out there, help us. How you get injured on Valentine's night? What kind of madness is going on? You have to stretch as you get older, people. Apparently he's married. I don't know what's... Nah, man, Anthony, you're going on mad, but I can't say too much. But injured on Valentine's night. Boy, man, yeah. Listen, as I say, information and entertainment. I have to entertain you because the information is not nice right now, people. It's not nice. Man pulled his hammy on a night out. It's crazy, man. What kind of wacky dip and what kind of dancing was the man doing in the club? I don't know. Boy, man. Anyway, let me just get the story up. Let me get the story up, people. It's going to be a long night. I hope you had a good Valentine's night, people, because tonight's going to be a long night. I hope it was worth it, Thomas. Look at the look on his face. This is like the look on his face when he knew, like, the hammy had gone. You know, man mashed up it. It was at this moment that you knew yo, man. No Partey without Partey, man. Let me tell you. Party luck off, people. Party luck off. Everybody has to go home. The lights have come on. It's over. She ain't really a 9 out of 10 now you've seen with the lights on, you know what I mean? At the end of the night. David Ornstein mashed up our hopes. Arsenal midfielder Thomas Partey expected to miss tonight's crucial top-of-the-table Premier League game against Manchester City. The 29-year-old, I mean, I want to see a passport now. I don't know about anybody else. I want to see some ID. I want to see some ID, man. You can't get me emotionally involved in a football team and this guy's breaking down more than a clapped-out Ford Escort from 98. I need to see some paperwork. I've had enough now. I need to see some paperwork. They say he's 29, but I'm convinced there's at least 2 grandchildren on the scene. He's doing at Obafemi Martins. He's 47 at least. He's at least 47. I seen him getting on the bus with a pensioner's bus pass, man. I'm sorry. I'm going to need to see some paperwork. Because we knew it was too good to be true. How come he had a 45 million release clause, man? Come on. And we bought him when he was 27. 45 million. Come on, man. He's got grandkids. I'm convinced of it. The Ghana international has a muscular injury, although it's not thought to be serious. Man got injured on Valentine's night, please. Valentine's Day massacre for real. Trained yesterday, got injured Valentine's night, and missed the game. It must have been a good night, I can't lie, but anyway, we move. Thomas Partey, thank you very much. Do we sell him in the summer? Genuine question. African Giant, listen, he's always bantering me, you know, in the comments. Big Chelsea fan. Jorginho, please, just do the kangaroo jumping penalty and win the game for us tonight. All is forgiven. I take back everything I've said. Just win us the game tonight, please. I just realised I'm quite zoomed out tonight, aren't I? You can see the whole kit and everything. I don't know what's gone off with the camera angle, but it's going to be scenes one way or another. Big up African Giant. Is Jorginho going to lead us to the title, people? I can't see it, but stranger things have happened. Well, I think they have anyway. But anyway, let's focus on the game. The old man's not playing. The even older man is playing instead, Jorginho. Let's talk about the Arsenal starting lineup, people. Let's talk about the Arsenal starting lineup. 2 changes. Big changes. 1 enforced, 1 not enforced. Tomiyasu comes in for Ben White. Tomiyasu comes in for Ben White, which personally I'm happy with. I've got no problem with that. Because I do think Ben White has struggled a little bit in recent weeks. He's had a great season. I don't want anybody to think I'm slandering him. But I think it's time to bring Tomiyasu back in. Partey got injured on Valentine's night. It's all mad, people. He literally trained yesterday. But yeah, Tomiyasu comes back into the team. And Zinchenko plays at left back. Saliba and Gabriel at centre back. So I've got no problem with the defence, to be honest. I'm happy with the defence. Big up Glenn Holder, who's become a member of the channel. Really appreciate it, bro. The midfield. The midfield. Ooh. I mean, growing up, man, it was a classic on the TV. If you know, you know, people. Chuckle, chuckle, vision. Chuckle, vision. Chuckle, chuckle, vision. We've got the Chuckle Brothers. I had to say it, Zach. I had to say it. It's back. The Chuckle Brothers in midfield. The slowest midfield pairing in the history of Premier League football. For all my FIFA players, It gets no slower than this. It gets no slower than this. The Chuckle Brothers are in midfield. I mean, I'm just looking here online. Says nothing about why he's injured. Just a muscular injury. What is the injury? How did he get it? A midfield pivot tonight. Nah, says nothing. But yeah, the Chuckle Brothers. To be fair, Theo Kurt, they're not the fastest in mid. They're not. That's a good point. They're not the fastest. You know, De Bruyne, Gundogan, Bernardo, they're not. But De Bruyne can shift. When De Bruyne needs to drive, he can drive. You know what I mean? He can drive. So, the Chuckle Brothers, if we win this game tonight, it's a miracle. It's genuinely a miracle. And then Martin Odegaard in the 10 role. Saka, Martinelli, and Eddie Nketiah as the front three. I mean, you've got to think, can't you? You know, we're going into the biggest game of the season. No Partey and no Gabriel Jesus. We're going to need some serious performances tonight. We really are. Saka plays over Trossard. I always felt he was going to get the nod. And then on the bench, we got Turner, Ben White, Tierney, Kivior, Holding, Reece Nelson returns, Dewberry, Leandro Trossard, and Fabio Vieira. African Giant, big up again, bro. All of my brother. Going to be a good game regardless. Big up, my brother. Respect. I appreciate it, bro. Big up True Gunners TV. Why is everyone worried? Partey or no Partey, it shouldn't matter considering we had an 8 out of 10 January window, according to some top gooners. I mean, January was amazing, they told me. I'm going to try not to mention January more than 20 times in this window. In this stream. I'm convinced I'll mention it quite a few times, but the window was a massive success, apparently. We don't go into bidding wars for top players. We don't overpay. We kept Brighton as our friends because we didn't want to mess up the friendship to sign Caicedo. We didn't want to overpay. So we should be delighted. Jorginho's a Ballon d'Or nominee, apparently. Listen, let's talk about the Manchester City team. Pep stopped messing about, which he was always going to. Turns up for everyone else, messes up the team, turns up with us. Although, I need somebody to explain to me, what is this formation? Have I missed a player out here? I think I've missed a player out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've missed a player out, man. Hold on. See, I was rushing as I started this. I was looking at the Man City team then thinking, what is their formation? I've missed a player out here. To be fair, we probably need 10 players to beat them. Who have I missed out? Kevin De Bruyne. Let me go back here. Ederson, Walker, Ake. Who have I missed out? Gundogan, is it? Haaland starts anyway, people. We knew Pep was throwing a curveball at us. Oh, Haaland might not be available. Oh, Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz, that's the one I haven't wrote. Big up. To be fair, I wish they had 10 players on the pitch. We might have won. Ruben Diaz comes back in. No more messing about now from Pep. He's been ramping for the last couple months, putting out stupid teams. Arsenal turn up and it's back to full strength, which, you know, we expected anyway. We knew they weren't going to mess about. There you go, Ruben Diaz. So Ederson in goal, Kyle Walker right back, Ruben Diaz, Nathan Ake, Rodri, De Bruyne, Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, Mahrez, Grealish and Haaland. 3 at the back. I don't get it. What's he playing? 3 at the back. Now that gives me a little bit of hope. He's got no wing backs. So he's going to play Walker, Diaz and Ake as a back 3 with no width. So Ake and Walker will probably get pulled out as the wing backs with Diaz in the middle. I mean, there is going to be space to attack them. Is Rodri playing at centre back? Will he drop into like centre back? McLovin, explain, man. 3-4-2-1. Laporte missing, but we got Saka's father. So 3-4. How's that going to work? 3 at the back, man. There's going to be space down the side, that is for sure. M&S Darryl, big up Curtis. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise for us to win this game without Partey so that we shut them big mouths who say we can't win without him. Proof will be in the pudding, bro. Let's do it and then we'll see. Anthony says, 10-man City, Pep really must love Arteta. I wish it was actually true. And Lawrence says, blood on Julian, Robbie and Edu's hands. They bigged up the window. But listen, all we can do now is watch the game and hope for the best. You know what I feel. They are going to swamp the midfield. I'm not too sure how they're going to set up. I'm not too sure. They're going to try and absolutely batter our midfield. Let's be honest. They're going to try and destroy our midfield. Because you've got Rodri, De Bruyne, Gundogan, and maybe Bernardo. Maybe 4 players. Who's saying Bernardo played kind of in a left-back position in the last game? Big up Ryan, who finally got a ticket on the red membership. You're lucky, man. You're lucky. Not many other people did. Jorginho can't run. Listen, let me put it into context, right? There's no point me crying all night about it. It is what it is. Jorginho and Granit Xhaka in midfield. Listen, not a great pivot at all. But what they have to do is keep the ball, hold their position, don't bomb on too much because you don't have the legs to recover. And you've got to hope that that front 4 winners the game. Simple as that. They're playing a back 3, which means Saka and Martinelli should get some space down the sides because Walker and Ake will be a little bit more central. They won't be hugging the touchline because there aren't 2 centre-backs in the middle. So what we need is Martinelli to get Walker being pulled out of position. Saka gets Ake pulled out of position. And maybe we can hurt them in that sense. You know, we got to look at what we can do to them. They're going to hurt us at times. Big up Guna Motley, who said, big up Curtis and C Unit. I'm a little bit worried. It was his nan's funeral yesterday. Hope she sends us blessings from above, man. God bless, bro. And appreciate you tuning in. Hopefully we can lift your spirit slightly today, man, by getting 3 points. Rodri might play centre-back. It could be 4-3-3. You just never know with Pep, do you, man? He loves throwing in a little curveball every now and then. Why no Partey? I mean, at Snake Eyes, I think he had a big Valentine's night because the man's injured, even though he trained yesterday. Biggest game of the Emirates era. Smashing the like, people. We want 3,000 likes. Come on, you gunners, subscribe. We want 60k subscribers tonight. Listen, I'm asking questions of the community tonight. I know we'll get huge numbers on this stream. This is one of the biggest games, if not the biggest game of the Emirates era. Right, I'm being totally honest. A win tonight puts us in a great position to push on. 6 points clear, game in hand. One of the Man City games out the way. On the flip side, if we get beat, it's carnage in my opinion. I think City become the favourites. But I want 3,000 likes. If you haven't subscribed, hit that button. Let's get those numbers up tonight. Appreciate the support. Big up the 50 of you on Twitch. Over 3,000 of you tuned in on YouTube. We're 26 minutes away from kickoff. The game's on Amazon Prime for anyone wondering where the game is. I think you can get a 30-day free trial. So if you don't have it, just join. Cancel within 14 days, people. Inflation is real. Save yourself the money. 3k viewers, the game hasn't even started. But listen, we're a legendary community here, people. Let's, I mean, the Manchester City bench, Ortega, Phillips, Laporte, Alvarez, Gomez, Akanji, Foden, Palmer, and Lewis. I mean, they've got real quality on the bench as well. Foden, Alvarez. They've got, listen, it's Man City. They spend big money. Brio said, at least we're still friends with Brighton. Hey, at least we're mates with Brighton. That's all that matters. You know, we didn't upset them for our friendship moving forward. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Listen, if we're being honest, if Jorginho helps us win this game tonight, he becomes an instant hero. And that's what he's got to look at like. We're all against Jorginho. Not against him. We want him to do well, but we're not convinced he's the right player. If he plays well tonight and we win this game, he instantly becomes a bit of a folk hero at this football club. We'd be like, oh my God, we just beat Man City with Jorginho and Xhaka. All he's got to do tonight, Jorginho, I know I say all he's got to do, sit in front of the back 4, protect, don't create big spaces that they can exploit us, keep the ball ticking, and try and get us forward quickly. When we get the ball and we give it to you, what he should be good at is getting the ball forward quickly, right? Get that ball to Martin Odegaard and get the ball to Saka and Martinelli and let's go and hurt them. Man City's formation tonight is a little bit, I can't say shaky, of course. It's not shaky, but is it Pep overthinking again? We've seen him do this kind of madness in the past. And he did, he's done crazy things, Champions League finals. So, listen, yeah, we can spend all night looking at what we don't have, Thomas Partey, and we struggle when he's not in the team. Of course, we know that. But what we have to do is damage them in the positions that they're not as strong. And I don't think City playing free at the back totally suits them. I've got to be honest, I don't. Kyle Walker, you need to drag him and Nathan Ake all over the place. If you look at the goal they conceded at the weekend, Manchester City against Villa, they gave the ball away when Villa were high pressing. One simple ball through the middle, loads of space, and they managed to score. Because Diaz is almost central by himself. So we need to hit them hard and press quickly, So let's see. Surely they didn't lose versus Villa. No, they didn't, but Villa were poor. But Villa scored at the end. They hit the crossbar. And Man City looked a little bit shaky defensively. Now, look, going forward, they were unbelievable. But I'm telling you now, right, I'm in the same mindset as everyone else tonight. I'm really disappointed that Thomas Partey is not playing. Of course. Am I happy we signed Jorginho in January? You know I'm not. You know my opinions on him. But Pep has thrown a bit of a curveball there. If he'd played 4-3-3, I'd say we are in for a long, long night. But this formation that he has picked, what he wants to do is absolutely dominate the midfield. He's going to try and destroy us in midfield. What we need to do is hit them down the sides and cause problems, right? And if we don't, we'll lose the game. If we do it well, hit them on the counter-attack with pace, then, we've got half a chance. In life, if life gives you lemons, make lemonade. And I need to see some Sprite football tonight. I need to see some Sprite football tonight, and we win this game. Listen, this for me is a nothing to lose, everything to gain kind of game. Now, of course, we do have a lot to lose. I'm going to give you my honest opinion. I think if we get beat tonight, Manchester City win the league. That's my opinion. People will go, that's a bit extreme. They're only going to be level on points. I just think if City get level on points, they'll kick into fifth gear and pull away. What we need to do is win the game tonight. Somebody just said in the comments there, would you take a draw? I wouldn't. I wouldn't take a draw. I'm one of these people, I think you've got to go for it. In life, if you've got opportunities, go for it. Don't do things by halves. Don't be half-hearted. We got an opportunity to win the league. Put everything on the line tonight. Risk losing to win this game. I would rather see Arsenal go all out to win it. And if it doesn't quite happen, rather than holding back a little bit, and just go for it. Honestly, go for it. Yeah, I'll have a meltdown if we lose, just because I'll be upset that we haven't won the game and I'll be fuming. But you know what? Make us proud tonight. Make the fan base proud tonight. We want Pep to see that we have grown as a team and that we are capable, And Jorginho, prove people like me wrong. Just play a simple game tonight. I don't want to see Jorginho running all over the place. Granit Xhaka, sit in front of the back four, protect, keep the ball, give it to Odegaard, give it to Saka, give it to Martinelli. Go for it tonight, honestly. I'm not interested in drawing the game, honestly. Some people say take a draw, and I get that. That's sensible. To win the league, you've got to clip them, in my opinion. You've got to beat them. Gunners 2 said, could have got Caicedo, but he's an Ecuadorian farmer and I never wanted him. Big up from LA, best YouTuber in the game. Hey, big up to you, bro. You know we're shameless with it. Hey, but don't worry, at least we're still friends with Brighton. And we don't get into bidding wars. We keep our self-respect. We're not like Chelsea. That's what they told me. All the accountants on socials. But big up to you, bro. Big up M. Sims, Xhaka and George in midfield. Yeah, Grant and George in midfield. Not Granite. I'm calling him Grant. It's like the Mitchell brothers, Phil and Grant in midfield tonight. Not the prime ones either that used to beat everyone up. The old ones that are a bit, old now in the leather jacket. Should we have played Zinchenko? This was a debate I was having earlier online. Should we have threw Zinchenko into midfield, played Tierney at left back for the overlap? But listen, he was never going to do that, was he? He was always going to stick rather than taking a big gamble. So here's what it is. Zippy and George settings, people. Listen, once this game starts, I'm in full war zone. I'm telling you. This team need to go for it. Let's have a look at the league table. Have a good look at it. I just hope we're still there by the end of this game. If we lose tonight, Manchester City go above us on goal difference. We will still have a game in hand, but I'm not interested in games in hand, to be honest. Win the game and get the points. 60,000 sellout. Decent weather. They need to make the Emirates a fortress tonight. Honestly, they need to make it a fortress. Haaland is playing. Listen, it is what it is. We dealt with him last time. Let's try and deal with him again. My only hope is that Pep has got that formation wrong. That is my only hope. I think we can hurt them down the sides. I really do. If we win tonight, 6 points clear. Game in hand. If we lose, Manchester City above us on goal difference. A draw and we continue. But at that kind of... I think Manchester United fans would probably want a draw tonight or maybe a Manchester City win. One thing we got to hope is, and like Jar Digger was saying earlier, big up my bro, Man City's midfield is not the most mobile. Rodri is not the quickest. Gundogan is not the quickest. De Bruyne, when he gets the ball, can drive, definitely. He can drive with the ball. But certainly defensively, you know, he's not going to want to run too much and chase after people. We have to move the ball quickly. Do you know what? I am excited for the game. I am excited for the game. I know initially it was frustration. Thomas Partey's injured. What's happened? How come he's not playing? But we've got to win this game now. There's no excuses. This manager told us he wanted Jorginho. He's tried to sign him more than once. He gave Granit Xhaka the new contract. He signed Martin Odegaard. He gave Nketiah 100 grand a week. There's no excuses. This is your team. Yeah, we're not at full strength. Partey's out. Jesus is out. It is what it is. They told us January was a good window. Let's see. Let's just hope this team can perform and show us what we want to see tonight. We haven't been in great form the last few weeks. There has to be a response. We will find out tonight whether we are good enough to win the Premier League or not. Because we've got to beat Manchester City. We haven't beaten Manchester City for so long. I believe it's 10 Premier League games since we've beaten Manchester City. That's not acceptable if you want to win the title. You can't get away with that. So they've got to turn up. They've got to embrace the pressure. What we want to do is turn this into a possession-based football match. That way, Jorginho and Xhaka are not getting pulled around too much. And we don't have a lot on the bench in terms of centre midfielder. Because Jorginho was the cover. You look at the midfield, Lokonga's gone. El Nenny's injured. Partey's injured. So if Jorginho or Xhaka are actually having a stinker of a game, there's no real plan B there, really. Who could you really drop into? Unless you dropped Odegaard back in there. And Smith Rowe hasn't made the bench. So John says, who's slower, Xhaka or Jorginho? I would probably say, is Jorginho slower? Remember when Granit Xhaka outpaced that guy in the Europa League? I couldn't believe it. Big up School Fuggery, man. Fugger! Hope you're well, bro. I'm terrified, bro. Cheers. All I can say, we got 15 minutes till kickoff. Cheers to every Arsenal fan. Enjoy yourself. We're top of the league. I would say Jorginho is 44 pace. I would say Xhaka is 48 pace, maybe. I'm definitely in Jorginho mode right now, anyway. Jorginho FBI masterclass. He better not mash up our team tonight. I'm telling you, he better not be another Chelsea agent. I grew a beard watching Jorginho. Drink up, brothers. Enjoy. Hope you all had a great Valentine's. It sounds like Thomas Partey did. He got injured. Trained yesterday. Injured today. You do the maths. He had a good Valentine's night. Precaution for Partey if he can't play in this game. What are we saving him for? If it's a precaution, I mean, really, you would have said, let's risk it. And if he misses Villa, he misses Villa. Divide the pace by 2. A tight muscle. Yeah. Where is he at? Yes, are you fit, bruv? Yeah, I'm fit. All right, cool. July in Orlando. It's now February. I don't know. Maybe he misunderstood the question. Maybe he thought I said, "Are you not fit?" And he said, "Yeah, I'm not fit." Maybe he said that. Maybe he said, "Yeah, I'm mash up. Legs them, I mash up, man. I can't move." Listen, I'm excited. 13 minutes till kickoff. Yeah, we've had a little moan up, and yeah, we're not happy that Thomas Partey isn't playing. And maybe we need a bit of a miracle. But you know what? Sometimes miracles happen. I never thought I'd see Leicester City win a Premier League title. Now that was a miracle. All we're looking for here is to win win a game of football. Man City have not been at their best this season. They've lost 3 times this year already. They've lost to Brentford. If you're well organised and you hit them at pace, you can damage them. And this formation is not a formation they're used to playing. Ryan said, I've just looked it up. Granit is 49 pace. Jorginho is 54 pace. So according to FIFA, Jorginho is quicker. We need a miracle. I need a miracle. I need a miracle. It's more physical what I need to get on you. Come on, you Gunners. Let's go for it, man. Come on. All or nothing like the documentary, people. All or nothing like the documentary. Let's win this game, man. It's a big game. Yeah, big tune, man. It's vibes. This is the pre-drinks. We're just chilling right now, people, before the madness turns up. Granit and Jorginho mode. All I can say tonight, people, you know, if we win this game, honestly, it's gonna be mad. It's gonna, you know, if we win this, I'm gonna believe. I think if we win this game, I might have to do something funny, like get Jorginho printed on the back of a shirt or something for banter. If we win this game tonight, no Thomas Partey, no Smith Rowe, no Gabriel Jesus. 3 big players that could have made a big difference. Tonight, we need a hero. Would you dance and never look back? Or would you? Who's that? Enrique? Can I be your hero, baby? Da-na-na-na. I could kiss away the pain. Big tune, by the way. We need an Enrique Iglesias tonight. Who's our Enrique Iglesias tonight, man? Come on. Jorginho, man. What you got, bruv? What is left in them legs? There's not a lot, I'm telling you. There's not a lot. Not even a hunter card on FIFA can save him. But minimalise the running. Just sit in front of the back 4 and pass. Just break all the passing records tonight, Jorginho. 150 passes backwards and sideways. You can take my breath away. I will stand by you forever. Yo, big tune, by the way. Big tune. That's a big tune, you know. You know them tunes you just used to hear on the radio when you was in the car. You're like, what kind of foolish tune is this? And you hear it that much in the radio, all of a sudden you know the words. But we need a hero, man. We definitely... Yeah, man, listen. Big C, I never thought you would sing Hero by Enrique. This stream is mad. Listen, when you need a hero, you might have to, you know, draw for some Enrique Iglesias. I told you, we need some sort of intervention tonight. We need somebody to help us and get us over the finish line. It's all mad. It's all mad, people. It's what we got to do. Sing, dance, pray. Whatever we need, we're going to manifest it and bring it. You know what? 10 minutes until kickoff. We're winning this game. I'm saying it. I don't care. I don't care. We're winning. We're winning. We're winning this game. They're cheats. Yeah, they've got 115 charges, right? They've paid money. They've got lawyers, solicited your cheats. We're playing against Manchester Cheaty, right? And cheats don't prosper. That karma's getting. They say karma never hides, right? They've cheated. They're financial doping. Their karma's coming back for them. I'm manifesting it. I'm putting it out there in the air. We're beating them tonight. If I have to sing North London Forever with my eyes closed, we're getting a Jorginho 7 out of 10. 500 passes completed. 499 sideways and backwards. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Yeah, I'm moving like Ty. I'm moving like Ty. I'm getting Arsenal socks, belts, cufflinks, hats, water bottles. We're going to the armory tomorrow if we win. I'm speaking it in. I'm speaking it out there. Clip it, manifest it. We are winning tonight with the Chuckle Brothers in midfield. Clip that, Ross. We're doing it. Eddie Nketiah's lawyer said we need Declan Rice in the carpet next summer. Partey is like an absent father, missing when it matters. You're not wrong. Man ain't there on birthdays, Christmases. Just pops up randomly on a Tuesday afternoon when you're not even in the house. It's all mad, people. Big up to you. Vegas Gunner, hopefully we win today. My question is, did we loan Sambi, Cedric? They're not. Why did we loan Sambi and Cedric? They're not desirable options, but we need depth down the stretch. Remember last year? Hey, don't worry, man. We had an unbelievable January, so we can loan players out. We had a great January. 8 out of 10 minimum. That's what people told me. Ballon d'Or nominee 2018. Is what it is. Put it in the universe. Come on, man. It's out there. The universe is accepting it. What's that? Manchester City cheating? All right. Let me sort this mess out. Dan said, if City lose, will Pep say it's the London... It's the jet lag. Remember what he said last time when they lost to Tottenham? Oh, the 4-hour coach journey is too much. It's too much. They can't handle the drive. It's too far from Manchester to London. Pep, what did I tell you, Pep? I told Pep weeks ago, yeah? The game got cancelled, so it got delayed. We're slapping Pep round his bald head today. No disrespect to anyone that's bald in the comments. Yeah, I respect it. DMX, Tupac, these legendary bald people. But that fraud is getting slapped around his head tonight. Yeah, Arteta's got better here. Yeah, he gave them notes to the FA to get them done. Right, and we're going to... I'm telling you, we're beating Man City tonight. We're beating them. I'm saying it. If City lose... Yeah, will Pep say it's the trip? Christopher, big up C in the chat. Partey went ham on V-Day. Standard curse. Praying for a miracle. Hopefully City get a man sent off. Yeah, man. We need the... We need the robot up front to malfunction, man. You know what I mean? We need the robot to just fall apart tonight. You know, like Johnny Five. What was that? Was it called Johnny Five? Remember Johnny Five? I'm alive. What was that called, man? I can't even remember. Johnny Five, the robot. And they always used to beat him up and pull him apart, and then they'd build him back together, and then he'd just go. Johnny Five tonight, man. That robot needs to get mash up. Haaland by the Short Circuit, Greg. There you go. Them classic. They're them films you used to watch on like a Sunday afternoon on Channel 5 growing up. Short Circuit, you know. Bad boy film that was. Johnny Five, I'm alive. We need to just clip the wire out the back and he just malfunctions. He just goes back to normal tonight. Your accounts are in trouble when Arteta's in the room. Da 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 da. Let's go! Come on! And by the way, we need VAR to work tonight, by the way, because VAR didn't do us no favours the other day. It did not. Right, 5 minutes till kickoff. I was so unprepared. I haven't even got Amazon on at the moment. Let me get it on. I need to see him in the tunnel. Game is about to begin. And it's a big one. It is a big one, people. Players are in the tunnel. 5 minutes till kickoff. Don't worry, Ty is on VAR. Ty, sort it out for us, bro. We need it. We definitely need it. As you can see, the team lineups, people, on the screen. Very interesting that we took Ben White out. You know what? I didn't think he would take Ben White out because Ben White is one of his favourites. He doesn't often, you know, but he's played Ben White pretty much all the time. He's stuck by Martinelli. This formation that they're playing is interesting. Grealish will be on the left. Mahrez on the right. I would imagine it's a 3-man midfield. In fact, it's a 4-man. It's like a diamond. It could be like Bernardo in the cam, De Bruyne and Gundogan centre mid, and Rodri like CDM, but maybe dropping into defence. And then Walker, Diaz, Ake. Listen, we have to hurt that back three. Honestly, we have to hurt that back three. That is the only way we win this game. Is by damaging that back three, because they're going to get pulled all over the place tonight. MX said it's 3-2-4-1. The atmosphere is crazy. I'm just putting it on now, Amazon. Let's get the game on. I actually can't wait for this game. People, it is 4 minutes until kickoff. I've actually, all day, I've been feeling like I'm playing in this game. Honestly, I felt like I was playing this game today. And it's finally arrived. Let's make sure we handle business. Let me just sort this Amazon out. We'll have to do score predictions, people. 3 minutes till kickoff. Players are on the pitch. Martinelli. No, do you know what? I actually think he's made the right decision playing Martinelli. I got to be honest. I think he's thought, you know what? You've delivered a lot of times for me, especially in these big games as well. I think he's just showed him that bit of loyalty that, listen, I know it ain't going great for you at the moment, but I'm going to back you that you're going to perform here. And I think Martinelli will be at it tonight. I really do. And because Kyle Walker's got so much space to contend with, I think we can do it. Did you play Jorginho in the pivot? Not me, bro. Not me. I wouldn't have had him anywhere near the pivot. That is for sure. Let me just get this game on. Prime Video. There we go. Come on, why is it not playing? Watch live. Continue. Right, we're here, people. We're live. We are live. Here's Pep and Arteta. Slap him! Oh, he's hugged him. You've bottled it. Been talking about it for weeks. I said slap him round his bald head. He tickled him on his arm. Right, people, we have got 2 minutes until kickoff. Biggest game of the season, Manchester City against Arsenal. In fact, let me say it right. It's Arsenal against Manchester City. We're the home team. It's at the carpet. The players are on the pitch. I'm saying 2-1 Arsenal. I'm saying it more in hope than expectation. I can't lie, but I'm saying it. We're winning. I've got to back the team. I can't turn against them. Win this game, please. Where is the timer? I've actually deleted the timer off my... Oh, here we go. Right, it's on this one. Apologies. We are underway, people. We are underway. The biggest game of the season. Ignore the goal bit. I don't know why that's going off. I wish there was a goal already to us. But we're underway, people. We are underway. I'm going for 2-1 to the Gunners. Atmosphere is absolutely rocking. And we are underway. Arsenal on the ball. City putting us under pressure straight away. What's gone off there? All right, there we go. We're back. City putting us under pressure. Big game for a man like Jorginho. Ball goes through to Aaron Ramsdale. It's Tomiyasu right-hand side. Big up to, who's that, the new member? Mr. Robbo, big up Mr. Robbo, new member. Really appreciate it, bro, for becoming a member on the channel. Come on, people. Biggest game in years, this. Biggest game in years. Here's Jorginho. One thing I will say about Jorginho, he's calm on the ball. He should be very comfortable in possession. Martinelli, come on, here we go. Here we go, Martinelli. Driving through the middle. Plays it out wide to Eddie Nketiah. Early chance for Arsenal. What's he doing? Xhaka shoots, goes over. I'm sorry, people, right? And I've got no agendas here. Use your head, Eddie. He's so desperate. I've never seen a player who just shoots when there's a player right in front of him. Pick out a pass. Why is he hitting that? There's no space. The defender's right in front of him. He's blocked it. Pass the damn ball. He's so greedy, you know. So greedy. Lift your head up there. Early chance to cross the ball into the box. I don't understand it. Why does he do that? I've got no idea why he does that. It's really irritating. City on the ball. And it's a free kick on the right-hand side. The atmosphere is rocking. Atmosphere is rocking, people. Oh, I need the charger. There's a charger. Ederson on the ball for City early on. Eddie has to pass the ball there. You're in the penalty area. You got a player right in front of you. And you're just shooting against his leg. It's like you don't think. Oh, Saliba's won a header. De Bruyne knocks it out of play. He plays with his head down. I don't know why. You're ahead of me and I'm watching on Prime. Right, listen. If you watch Amazon Prime through an app on Sky or you click on the app, it's about 10 seconds behind. If you go on the website, it's basically live. Because I've got it on Sky on the TV, and I've got it on the tablet here. And there's about a 10-second gap between them. So you get it live if you watch through a device on the internet. I don't know why. It's silly, really. Massive game. I'm so hyped for this game, people. Keep the ball. Granit Xhaka finds Saliba. Haaland tries to put him under pressure. Let's keep the ball. Odegaard needs to turn up tonight, I'm telling you. No more Solarguard. Massive, massive game. Here is Tomiyasu, right-hand side. Yeah, same. I'm watching on the PS5 app. I'm 20 seconds ahead. 20 seconds ahead? Jeez, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Here's Odegaard gives it away. And it's a free kick to Arsenal. Eddie wins the free kick. Diaz there clips him. I'd have been getting round the ref already for that. He does that again. You need to get him booked. 3 minutes and 40. No, I'm up to date. I'm up to date, I think. That could have been a yellow card. Next time he does that, they need to get him booked. Free kick to Arsenal, right hand side. Martin Odegaard, good crossing situation for Arsenal here. 4 minutes into the game. The reason for the delay is the latency provided by them. Okay, fair enough. The atmosphere is absolutely buzzing. Free kick, early doors. I definitely think that we can cause City problems with that three at the back. I'm telling you now, we can cause problems. Odegaard whips into the penalty area, headed in the air. Here's Martinelli. Gets it out to Odegaard, clips it to the back post. A horrible ball. Goes out for a throw-in. And they're showing you Pep. They zoomed in on Pep. That's a really poor free kick from Odegaard, man. Big up the Twitch gang. Close with that kit and cap looking Chris. Yeah, I thought I'd go for the away kit tonight. Rodri should have been red carded last season. Odegaard. Yeah, it wasn't a good free kick. Manchester City have the ball. Got to be strong. Here's Haaland, right-hand side. Up against Gabriel. Cuts inside. Gabriel slips. Haaland lays it into Riyad Mahrez. Pulls it back. Cleared away by Jorginho. And City, and the ball goes out for a throw into Arsenal down by the corner flag. Weirdly enough, Vieira would have probably done better. Oh, we've seen Vieira's free kick at the end of the last game. That was absolutely shambolic. 30-day free trial on Amazon if anyone ain't got it. Yeah, man, share the info. Game's on Amazon Prime, people. And if anybody hasn't got it, I believe you can join, watch the game, and then cancel afterwards. £80 for that top. Worn mine like 6 times. I do love this shirt. I got to be honest. The black and gold is quality. Good interception by Jorginho. Looks like a smart... listen, he should be a smart player. He's 31. He's played hundreds of games. He won the Euros against England. There's no doubt in the CV. It's the whether the legs have gone. And the mobility of the Premier League, you know. That's what... But we need him to not have to run too much. Let the ball do the work. Saka. Surely that's a foul. Here's Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish 25 yards out. Little nutmeg. Oh, it goes out for a corner. We look a little bit... When City win the ball up high there, we look a little bit stretched. I mean, was Saka not fouled there by Bernardo? I don't see how he wins the ball there without kicking him. It's a corner to Manchester City. Arteta's going mad. Bernardo saying, I won the ball. Saka and him smiling. We ain't got no time for all them smiles. Slap him as well. Bang! Move away from me, bro. Short corner taken by City. Mahrez, they've got a man over. We haven't reacted. Gundogan whips it in. They appeal for handball. The ref says play on. City in possession. The problem we're going to have against Man City is in that midfield area. They've basically got 4 players in the middle of the pitch. Gundogan, Bernardo is sort of playing in like left wing back. Such a weird position that. That's where we need to hurt them. Get Saka out there quick and hit them, you know, because what's happening? Nathan Ake, yeah, right there. Ake drifted into a midfield position, lost the ball, but they managed to win the ball back. City in possession, right-hand side. They're moving the ball far better. Here we go, though. We win the ball back. Xhaka. This way we got to hurt them. Gets the ball out wide to Saka. Let's move. Let's move. He's got no one to pass to. Does well. Keeps the ball there. Xhaka, open your body up, bro. Here we go. Keep the ball. Does a full circle. We're in possession. Players have got to be brave tonight. Yeah, we got to slap. I said the slapper. Yo, slap him. Here's Tomiyasu. Keep the ball. Make Manchester City chase after the ball a little bit. Bernardo is in that left-back pocket. Listen, if Saka gets one-on-one with Bernardo, he's getting ruined. Nathan Ake better make sure he's on the cover. Here's Tomiyasu. Finds Saka. Up against Bernardo. Ref! Come on! And that's a dirty challenge, man. Ref, come on! See, this is where the players got to be smart. I know you can't get around the ref too much now. That's the second one. Look, Bernardo is nowhere near the ball. Clips the back of... I mean, he makes very... Oh, no, his other foot kicks the back of Saka's leg. And they hurt, man, right on the Achilles. Next one of them that he does, he should be getting a yellow card. Saka needs to get at him. Tomiyasu, ball over the top. That position there, I'm telling you now, that is the position where we need to damage Manchester City. Ake is dropping into that midfield position that Zinchenko sort of plays in for us. And Bernardo is actually going one-on-one with Saka. Surely he can't get away with that. Ederson with an amazing goal kick, man. Honestly, he can pass the ball better than some midfielders. Sprays it out wide. Good pressing by Arsenal, though. Force Ederson to go long again. And Arsenal win the ball back. Great touch at left back by Zinchenko. Boy, he nearly gave it away. Saliba, great ball. Ah, Odegaard! Look after the ball, man! Got to do better. Man City on the break. They've got bodies forward. Bernardo Silva tries to get it out wide, gives it away. And Arsenal win the ball back. Odegaard, listen, you got to turn up tonight. You can't give the ball away like that. City win the ball back. Ederson swap deal for Sambi. Ederson's probably better on the ball than Sam. His passing's probably better. Against Manchester City, they are possibly in world football the best team at keeping the ball. You cannot give the ball away cheaply. You can't. If you give the ball away cheaply against City, they will hurt you because what they do, they make you run and run and run and run. You think at times they're just keeping the ball and not doing nothing. What they're doing is tiring you out. And that you're so tired, when you actually get the ball back, you give it away cheaply. Saliba loses out there to Haaland, but we win the ball back. Saliba, and now we get possession back. City are pressing us, by the way. Gabriel out wide to Zinchenko. Here's Gabriel Martinelli. Ah! Keep the damn ball! They can't keep the ball. It's a simple pass. I'm telling you, look, they're running us ragged. Here's Kevin De Bruyne. Now he gives it away. Come on. Here's Jorginho. Good ball by Jorginho. Eddie Nketiah. Oh, his shot's blocked. He had a player in the middle again. He never lifts his head up. Here's Saka. Good play by Jorginho, by the way. Finds Saka. Great little flick. Martin Odegaard, right-hand side. Finds Jorginho. He's bossing this game. Georgie. Oh, we can't stop giving the ball away. Tomiyasu gives it away this time. It's going to be a long night. Here's Jorginho. I've always rated this lad, by the way. Come on, Jorginho. Boss the game, man. Boss the game. That was a lovely ball by him, by the way, into Eddie. Eddie plays with no brain cell. He's just on... I don't get it. Odegaard, great ball out wide. Granit Xhaka up against Kevin De Bruyne. Whips into the area. Eddie tries to get across. He fouls Nathan Ake there. Free kick to Manchester City. Buddy loves settings, man. It's more like Sherman, you know. Sherman. Use your brain, bro. If he crosses that, I think it was Odegaard at the back post was unmarked. Martinelli, was it? City are there to be hit on the break. There's no doubt. Jorginho can't run, but he's got quality on the ball, but it's whether we get him on the ball enough. If he has to defend, he's gonna be struggling. Kevin De Bruyne's playing in a strange little position as well. He's almost playing like a right winger, which is actually where he used to play when he was at Wolfsburg. Here's Jack Grealish. Mr. Coughs against Tomiyasu. Arsenal winning today, says Captain. I said it, man. 2-1. Clip it. We've got to stop City getting on the ball so much. The longer they're on the ball, the more they it seems like they're going to damage us. Thank God for my iPad on Bang On Live. I told you, I don't know what it is. You pay all that Sky money and it's still not even live. Here's Haaland. Gives the ball away. Saliba wanted Ramsdale to come and get it. Doesn't. Ramsdale gives it away. City dominating possession, which... Do you know what it is? Because we dominate possession so much at home, I find it difficult to watch a team come to our ground and dominate the ball. But it's City, innit? Maybe that's what you have to do to beat them. Let them have more of the ball. And when we get the ball, you know, we can hurt them. You know, that's probably the way we can do it. We got to hit them on the break. Clip to Big C, don't worry. We'll delete that bit if it goes wrong. Here's Bernardo Silva. I'm telling you now, and I said it before the game, their fullbacks is where we can damage this team. The role that Bernardo Silva is playing, I don't know how they should not get away with 90 minutes of Bernardo Silva practically playing as a left back. I don't know how. Long ball over the top. Arsenal have possession. Keep the ball. Here's Granit Xhaka. Just look after it. Yeah, Tommy, you have to get your energy back. They are like Floyd Mayweather in his latter years as a boxer. Jab, move, and you look and you think, them punches aren't even that powerful. But when you've had that same punch 50 times, all of a sudden your nose is mashed up, your eyes gone. City are the jab merchants, you know. And then when you're weak, they go with that big left hook. Arsenal in possession. We have to keep the ball, and we don't. Eddie loses possession. We cannot keep the ball tonight for some reason. Keep losing the ball. Looking for Haaland. Saliba does well. Here's Zinchenko. Look after it. You know how important it is. Well done. And now Jorginho honestly, we can't play 3 passes in a row without losing the ball. City on the attack. Mahrez right-hand side. Walker on the overlap. Cuts inside Mahrez. They've slowed him down. Whips into the back post. Looking for Haaland. Haaland shoots. Goes wide. And Arsenal clear. We're struggling. You see that as soon as Mahrez gets the ball, look at Kyle Walker on the overlap. Pulls the fullback away. Gives him that bit of space. We don't do that enough. We're lucky there that Haaland, the angle wasn't too great for him. They're the dominant team so far. We have to do more. We have to do more. It goes out for a throw-in. 2 footballs on the pitch. It's slowed down. We're hanging on. We're hanging on. We're not looking after the ball. If you give the ball away cheaply against Man City, you'll be done. You'll be done. You can't give them the ball. Oh, Ramsdale's down, injured. It's going from bad to worse, isn't it? It's going from bad to worse. What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? Woo! Tina Turner's on the way, people. It's just one of them nights, isn't it? It's the Valentine's Day massacre. You know, what happened? What was these players doing on Valentine's night? Everyone's injured. Partey's gone. Ramsdale looks like he's mashed up his ankle. They're having a drinks break. I think the players need this. They actually need they need a prime. Give them all a bottle of prime each. Make sure you get a good flavour. KSI, sort them out. They need a conversation with Mikel because this don't look right to me. We're hanging on. We don't look like we can implement anything. Turner soothes the soul. It's just one of those days. Sizzler Kalanji, yeah, yo! Nah, it's all mad, people. 16 minutes gone. We're hanging on. I'm not even going to cap. They're showing you Haaland at the back post. I mean, he's pulling Tomiyasu there, but look at he's waiting at the back post. You know what? Haaland is a very intelligent footballer. I've realised that. He doesn't get much credit for it. His little movements and little things he does. I mean, Ramsdale's back up now. He's got the boot back on. Hopefully he's all right. Come on, Arsenal. We've had a couple of half-decent positions, but What fool paid 500 quid for this? Listen, there's a few, man, but we've given the ball away again. Listen, I can't even call them fools. If you've got the money and you're happy to spend it, fair play. Goal kick. Ball kicked off Haaland. We need to slow down, man. Haaland's movement off the ball is elite. Oh, yeah. Honestly, people think tap him. Nah, man, listen. His understanding. Look how big he is as well. I think he's 6'4". He's a big guy. He's very elusive. He moves very well in the area. Here's Jorginho. Oh, what is that from Tomiyasu, man? Xhaka gets the ball back to Ramsdale. We could not pass wind right now. Never mind pass the football. Here's Jorginho. The players need to calm down. Just relax. Gabriel on the ball for Arsenal. City, look, they push 4-5 players high up the pitch. They don't give you a second to play out from the back. Caleb said, I'm watching the Dortmund game. Keep us updated, yeah. Dortmund against Chelsea. Good flick there. Oh, Odegaard gives the ball away now. Free kick, though. Good play there by Martinelli. Little flick on the halfway line. And the referee brings it back. Free kick to Arsenal. Slow the game down. Keep the ball a little bit. And let's try and create that chance. I almost think that the weakest point of Manchester City is when they're actually attacking you, because if you win the ball back and Ake's bombed on, that's when you can create chances down the sides. We're not moving the ball well enough. You look at us, we're struggling to get out. We're trying to play through and then we end up going long. Like Ramsdale's got the ball here. Gives it to Saliba. Here's Saliba. We can't pass wind, I'm telling you. Come on. Keep the ball. Get a little bit of possession. Make Haaland run a little bit. Here's Tomiyasu. Look, he's got no one to pass to. So he has to go long. Looks for Saka over the top. Ederson collects it. Honestly, we're struggling to play through the midfield. Because City have got 4 in there. And they're pressing so high. And they're saying, listen, I think City are basically saying they don't think we're good enough to play through their midfield. So they're pressing and then we end up panicking and going long and City win the ball back. Oh no, oh no, oh no, Saka's gone now. Saka's injured. Shall I end the... He blocked Nathan Ake's pass there. What did he do there? Did he get a kick? Please don't tell me he's rolled his ankle. I don't know what he's done there. Saka's like got kicked, he's limping. Please tell me that's not a bad injury. This is... What's going on with us? We're breaking down all over the place. What legal site can I watch the game? Amazon Prime, bro. Amazon Prime. I hope he's all right. I really hope... Patrick said end the stream. I hope that was just a kick or something. Here's Ramsdale. He goes long. Saka's still limping. Saliba wins the header. Martinelli finds Xhaka. Come on, keep the ball. Zinchenko. Arsenal season in emojis. Yeah, it's definitely gone flat. Here we go. Martinelli through the middle. Lift your head. Lift your head. Lift your head. Ball whipped in. Headed away. Nathan Ake. We keep possession. Martinelli, use your brain. Zinchenko whips it in. Eddie Nketiah, what a miss. What a miss. Oh, you've got to score that. He couldn't score in a brothel with €100 in his pocket. How has he missed that? I'm sorry, you can't miss that. What a ball by Zinchenko. You're unmarked, bro. 7 yards out. I'm sorry, you can't miss that. Look at you unmarked. How? Please tell me how has he missed that. That is an absolute sitter in a game like this. Oh my days. That is a sitter. That's the best chance of the game. How, honestly, that is a sitter. 7 yards out, free header, and he heads it wide. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. What a ball that is, by the way. We're on the attack. Martinelli finds Xhaka. We've got players in the area. Good block. Goes out for a corner. Come on! Come on, Arsenal! We're cooking now. That's better by Xhaka. Big C is an ex-pro or 2 games a week too much? I don't think so. I actually preferred games to training. I found training a bit boring sometimes. I loved playing 2 games. Does it hit him on his shoulder? I don't know how he missed. Corner to Arsenal. Come on. Come on. Let's go. In swinger. Martinelli takes it. It's flicked on. It's up in the air. We're so bad at corners. When do we ever win? Shot deflected. And it goes through to Ederson. And they've got the ball back. When I say there's that and then there's that. To win titles, you got to be up here. You can't miss chances like that against Man City. You can't. When you get an opportunity like that, you have to punish them. You have to punish them. It's terrible defending by City, by the way. Ederson, good play there by Tomiyasu. Can we press this Man City team a bit? Eddie and Saka, press. Ederson goes long. That's what we need. Can we win the header? Good, Saliba. Tomiyasu's under pressure. Bernardo's on his back. He gives the ball back. Haaland's in. 1-0 to Manchester City. What are you doing, Tomiyasu? You absolute fraud. Kevin De Bruyne scores. 1-0 to Manchester City. We've imploded. Turn it off. It's over. Cheers, Eddie, mate. You miss a sitter. We go up the other end. Season luck off. It's done. It's finished. De Bruyne lobs Ramsdale. He's in no man's land. 1-0. We've imploded. We're done. Listen, I'm not even going to stress myself. They're not worth it. Please, he can't be offside either, can he? I mean, Tomiyasu, what are you doing? You've set him up. What's wrong? Oh, my God. Oh, my days. I'm sorry. It's schoolboy defending again. The league's a wrap, man. Look at that from Tomiyasu, man, you fraud. I mean, what a finish by KDB. It's embarrassing. Absolutely shocking defending. What is that? Look at Odegaard telling him to put his chin up. How about you get on the ball and make something happen? Ah. Oh. Keep your evening free, people. We could be... There. You see the difference, right, with Arsenal? To score, we have to perform a miracle. We just give people goals. Just give them. Here, have a one-on-one. Kevin De Bruyne, what a finish. Man assisted him. Man actually set him up. 2 minutes earlier, we miss a sitter. This is the levels. I need to regather myself. I said 2-1, so maybe that's their 1 goal, but... Man. Our own worst enemies, I'm afraid. Our own worst enemies. Schedule the therapy. Look, it's a foul again. Odegaard, don't bother tapping his chin, bruv. Get on the ball. And Bernardo Silva again fouls Saka and again doesn't get a yellow card. 3rd time in a row he's kicked him. I said 2-1. I've got to try and keep my head here because I've had enough already. But we got to stick with it, people. We've got to stick with it. Welsh Gooner said I'd change that shirt. Arsenal relying on FFP. FFP ain't doing nothing. What time is therapy? Oh, I can't believe it. Listen, long way to go. Let's not give up. They need us. I'm devastated. If they earn the goal, they do a piece of brilliance. You sometimes you just got to hold that. But doing that, here's Zinchenko. It gives it away. We cannot pass the ball. Our passing is woeful. Jorginho's been rolled. Gundogan looking for Haaland. Good block, Saliba. Oh my days! Come on, wake up! Do you man want to win the league? Come on, Tomiyasu, do something. Here's Odegaard. Odegaard has to get into this game. Here's Zinchenko. Move the ball quickly. Martinelli, left-hand side. 1-on-1 with Mahrez. Get into the area. Martinelli skips him. Ball whipped in. Tomiyasu puts it over. He's having an absolute Freddy Krueger. It's a nightmare on Elm Street. I mean, it's a decent chance. Penalty spot, left foot, puts it over. Oh. It's going to be a long night, this. It's gonna be a long night. Here he is. I'll take a draw, Big C Latte, man. Maybe he was right all along, Latte. Maybe we should have listened to you. Come on, we gotta hang in there. It's gonna be a painful nighty, but let's hope. McLovin said, man of the match, Tomiyasu. Taking the mick. Next goal's vital. City go 2-0 up, we might as well turn it off. 1-1, we're back in it. The Emirates will be booming. Restart your stream, if only. Here's Saka. Again, getting kicked. Surely Bernardo gets booked the next one. Great ball by Granit Xhaka. Has he overhit it? Zinchenko up against Walker. Good footwork. Come on, Zinny, we need you. Odegaard, we need you, bro. You're the captain. Here's Jorginho. Gives it. Good football. Chance for Arsenal. Here's Saka. Saka's in. Oh, he's got back. What's up? Oh, my days, Saka. How have you not scored? What was he delaying for? I cannot believe it. I mean, he might just be offside. The first touch, right, honestly, that is shambolic from Saka, by the way. I'm sorry, there's no composure whatsoever there. In the end, he just kicks it against the defender. I think there, his first touch brings him back onto his... Oh, Haaland and Gabriel having a wrestling match. Free kick to Arsenal. That is terrible from Saka. Good ball, Jorginho. I don't know what Saka was doing there. Here's Zinchenko, left-hand side. Come on, at least we're passing the ball a little bit more. Zinchenko hits the byline. That is an absolutely terrible cross. Puts it out for a goal kick. Maybe he thought he was playing for Man City. Oh, still can't believe Tomiyasu did that. You cannot play that ball, what Tomiyasu's playing, without knowing what's around you. By the way, I know nobody wants to hear it. That's a world-class finish by Kevin De Bruyne. First time on his left foot. That's absolutely outrageous. There's no way on earth, and I mean on earth, at any level, that Tomiyasu can play that ball without knowing if they've got a player there. He's better off kicking it out for a throw-in, which looks horrible, but at least you're safe and you can regroup. You cannot play that pass. You can never play across your own half without knowing, is this safe? If you don't know, either get your body in the way and try and hold the ball, or just kick it out for a throw-in. There's no way on earth he can play that pass. It's an absolute shocker. It really is. Come on. Here's Saka. Kicks it out. It's poor, man. He's got to control it. Wow, 30 minutes gone. Not good enough. Alfred, get these damn kids on their strong foot. I'm tired of seeing this cutback BS. Need Martinelli to be able to shoot at any time, and same for Saka. You've been saying for ages, innit? Put Saka and Martinelli on the opposite sides. Haaland has a heavy touch there. Jorginho, and we win the ball back. Crazy thing about this, Haaland hasn't even got involved yet. Here's Jorginho. Good ball into Eddie. And Jorginho, he tries to whip it out wide. Martinelli does well. It's not a foul. Kyle Walker lands on his back and wins a free kick. I'm not sure Martinelli does much wrong there. Big up Alfred, bro. Imagine we had Felix instead of Eddie. Nah, don't worry, man. The 9 million was too much. We'd have gone bankrupt. That's what they were. Let me not talk about January. Walker whacks his back on the ground there. Free kick. Physio's on the pitch, to be fair. He is hurt. MSR said I'm going to sleep. January transfer window. Haaland entered the Royal Rumble at 1. He's just waiting to start throwing his punches. Yeah, man. Free kick to City. Oh, I'm so disappointed. 1-0. Once we go 1-0 down, it's like, oh. Why do we just give goals away, man? Seriously. You just can't do that at this level. You can't get away with it. When do you ever see City just give a goal away like that? The miss is haunting us, man. Honestly, the miss is haunting us. You go 1-0 up there, it's a different game. Anyway, Pep's having a chat. Get ready to rip that shirt, bro. I told you, inflation, I ain't ripping no shirts. I use it as a cloth, or I'll clean the car with it or something. But it ain't getting ripped. Felix would be balling for us, 100%. Kyle Walker comes off to the side. As it stands, people, Manchester City top of the Prem. Level on points, but a game in hand. As I said before the stream, I'm not going to cap. I said if Man City beat us tonight, I think they win the title. Now, Arsenal going mad here. What's happened? I think, was they supposed to give the ball back to us? I'm not sure what's gone off there. He's giving a yellow card. Who's he giving the yellow card to? Oh, Kyle Walker's going mad, saying kick the ball back. Yo, man, swearing and everything. It's all going mad. Oh, Kyle Walker got booked. I don't know what happened there. I'm confused. I didn't even see what happened there. Walker's got a yellow card. I don't know why. Was they supposed to kick the ball back or something? Let's get Kyle Walker sent off now, man. Martinelli needs to run at him. Arsenal have the ball back. I don't think we've been good enough in this 45 minutes. Got to create more chances, man. Got to be braver on the ball. We're not moving the ball quick enough. Tomiyasu's confidence looks shot. Do you keep him on and hope he recovers? Here's Jorginho. Good little turn there. Oh my God, Xhaka nearly got caught. Walker wasn't allowed back on the pitch. Okay, didn't get permission to come on. Fair enough, fair enough. Saka loses out to Nathan Ake. City get out. Honestly, when you press Man City, they are so good at playing out under pressure, man. Pep's got them programmed. They probably practice that 50 times a day in training. Press them and they have to play out of it, and they're just so comfortable at it. When we've got the ball, they get 3 or 4 players high and we're struggling to play. Saliba, good ball into Martinelli. Probably could have done with turning there. Xhaka, good ball out wide to Zinchenko. We don't want to just pump crosses into the area. We need to move the ball. Big C over 30 minutes. No shot on target. Ball into the area. Eddie Nketiah. Oh, he handballs it. It's a nice little flick into him. I don't know if he's onside. He actually controls it and kicks it against his own foot. Oh, man. Oh, wow. The fine margins, man. I told you, games when we dominate, create loads of chances, he might look fine, but not in these games. Ederson gets a yellow card for time wasting. That's Ederson and Walker both booked now. Honestly, bro, the space is there down the flank. You're spot on. We're not getting the ball there quick enough. Eddie's struggling, man. Listen, Eddie's got a ceiling. And this I think is above his level. Here's Zinchenko on the ball. Finds Jorginho. Back to Ramsdale. 9 minutes till half time. We just haven't done enough. You know, we've had one great chance. We just haven't got down the sides of them enough, which is where the space is. Can we play out? Here's Zinchenko. Does well. Finds Granit Xhaka. Keep the ball moving. Be brave. Great ball, Granit. Finds Saka. Tomiyasu gets on the overlap. He's got no one to pass to. Ake. Come on. Why stop the game, ref? If you're not going to book him, just play on. Ball's out for a throw-in. We got to do more. We have to do more. Pep's always spitting, isn't he? Yeah, I've seen that. Get Trossard on. Honestly, for me, Eddie, I don't know whether half-time, but I would potentially bring Trossard on for Eddie. And either play Trossard in that false 9 role or put Martinelli up top. I feel bad for Tommy. We brought him in, but I'd be tempted to take him off. I think his head's gone a little bit. Trossard for Eddie. Trying to stay positive about Eddie. Trying, bro, but you ain't going to get a whole heap of chances against these. Look how easy we're giving the ball away. So easy. I tell you what, and someone just said it in the comments, right? Granit Xhaka has been one of our best players in this half. Honestly. He's won the ball back a couple of times, played a couple really good passes. Not being brave enough. Good ball there, Saliba. Odegaard, horrible touch. Tomiyasu loses the ball. Odegaard, it's all right running around with the armband. It's all right running around with the armband and tapping Tomiyasu saying put his chin up. Lift your own head up and keep the ball. Odegaard's non-existent at the moment. Look at the pressing Martinelli's doing there. Nobody went with him. You've got to press together. You can't press by yourself. Saliba's been solid. They've dealt with Haaland well. They've dealt with Haaland. Jorginho, listen, he's done exactly what it says on the tin. I'll get it and I'll keep it. He hasn't really done much wrong. Press. You've got... We just... City are so good at playing out of the press. Just as I say that, they give it away. Here's Eddie. Keep the ball. Keep the ball, Zinny. Eddie on the ball. Keep it. Loses it. Honestly, I'm sorry. He better fix up. Granit wins the ball back again. He's been our best player. I'm saying it. Here's Eddie down the sides. Eddie! He's over the line! What's he giving? A penalty? What is that? What's he giving? He's giving a penalty! It's a penalty to Arsenal! Yeah! Penalty to Arsenal! He's given Arsenal a penalty! He's given Arsenal a penalty! Get in here, fella. Eddie, what happened? Flicks it round Ederson. Ederson takes him out. Now, I'm not being funny. Should Ederson not be sent off? Oh my days, who takes it? The kangaroo, Jorginho, or Saka? I think Saka will take it. Why is Ederson not getting a second yellow card for that?
That's a red card. Ortega should be coming on.
Penalty. Why is Ederson not getting a second yellow? Here we go. Pep's going crazy. You don't think it's a pen. Oh my days. Pep's going mad again twice. Come on. Who's taking it? Who's taking it, people? Look at Man City players. Look, they won't get fined for this, will they? Get him round. They're trying to delay it all here. Oh my. Get Ederson off, please. I think it's that double jeopardy thing, innit? Like, if they give a pen. Saka's got the ball. Jorginho taps him on the back. Here we go. Here we go, Bukayo. Come on. Get in here. Come on. Look how they're delaying it. Look, why is Gundogan running over to Ederson for? Good decision. I honestly, I didn't think it was a pen. I was looking at Eddie thinking, how did you not score? People, this is huge. Saka against Ederson. Don't do that now. Saka against Ederson. Ederson's pointing to his right. He's doing the old Emi Martinez. Here we go, people. Saka against Ederson. We need this. I'd slap this down the middle. He'll dive out of the way, I'm telling you. Here we go. 4 minutes till half time. Saka against Ederson. I can hardly watch. Ederson's pointing to his right. Come on, Bukayo, please. Come on. Come on. We need this. Here's Saka. He runs up. Yeah! 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 Come on! Come on! Yeah! Bukayo Saka! Starboy Saka!
Yeah!
Get in there! Let's go! Let's go! Yo, do you know how bad that is? The man put the penalty the way that he was pointing. What are you talking about, Ederson, bruv? Come on! Let's go! Bukayo! Ice cold! Ice cold! Do you know how calm that penalty is? He put it the way that the man was pointing. Man said, what? You want me to go there, bro? I'll go there. How dare you point there? Ice cold. How dare he point that way? Like he won't just slot the penalty there. Come on. 1-1, people. We're back. Nerves of steel from the boy Bukayo. And we haven't even played great. I've mashed up the ears.
Van Dijk thing, you know.
Van Dijk thing, pointed there and just put it there. What's cooler than being cool? Ice cold. All right. Now, ladies, yeah. You don't know about them tunes there, do you? Old school. Yes. Come on. Let's go, people. Let's go. Ramsdale kicks it long. We haven't even played great. Goes out for a throw. Was that a penalty? Stonewall J. Alex. I did not see it. Might have been soft, but I don't care. What a penalty. Arsenal fans love VAR this week. You know we're shameless. Big up, Fran. I don't think we have played great. What? Do you think we've played great, Nico? I don't think we've played great. Get in there. We're back. The Emirates is rocking. People, talk to... Oh, here's De Bruyne looking for Haaland. Honestly, Granit Xhaka has been superb. It's a throw into them. Refs are compensating. They said, listen, they cheated, man, last week. We better give them a soft penalty. Amaru, Granit has been the player of the first half. Total madness. Please don't keep missing my super chat. Apologies, bro. I was going too mad with the celebration. Big up Fran, man. Big up Fran in the chat. Get out. Do it when I'm out, man. Do it when I'm out. Jorginho is balling. Commentary saying it's been an even game. Long throw for City. Flicked on by Haaland. Here's Haaland. Shot deflected. Greenish save by Ramsdale at the near post. Minute till half time. Wow.
We need to get in at half time, drawing.
Get in 1-1 and then just settle the nerves.
We need to come out at half time. After half time, firing.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, Gundogan with the shot there. Why no second yellow? Disgusting. I think it's that double jeopardy rule, man. They don't like to send you off and give the penalty as well. We're back in the game. Come on, Eddie with Eddie. Oh, he loses out. Gundogan. Jorginho hasn't been terrible in this half. I got to be honest. He's been all right. Come on, Zinny. Got done there. Granit, you got to be stronger. Mahrez done 3 players there, man. Oh, Jorginho swearing at the ref there. Hope you can't lip read. You got to be stronger there, man. Oh, what's Jorginho doing? Just take the ball. Refs in this country. I've always rated the refs in this country, mate. And that VAR, superb. Free kick to Man City. Free kick to City. De Bruyne over it. We got to get in at half-time 1-1. Can't concede now. De Bruyne whips it to the back post. Talk to each other, man. Goes out for a throw. Gabriel flicks it on. I think our midfield's been decent. Considering who they are. We got to go and beat them second half. We have to. Grealish. City have, the crazy thing is City haven't actually played that well. They've kept the ball well. They haven't created much. How long's added on? 6 minutes. Jeez, 6 minutes added on, people.
World Cup time.
Yeah, man. Here's Mahrez right hand side up against Zinchenko. Good tackle. Martinelli, good tackle as well, Eddie. You got a battle. Oh, here's Mahrez. He's so silky, don't you dig?
Underrated.
Yes, we got... Oh, Saka, run. Run, man. Grealish can't keep up with you, bro. Who's that? Who's he up against? Bernardo. Skips him. Ref! Ref! That should be a second yellow! Did he not book him earlier? Oh, that's... Oh! Who's he booked the first?
Like 5
I thought that was a second yellow. Bernardo's got to get sent. I mean, look, he's played for it a bit, but still. He's actually dragged his leg into him. Look, leave your leg there. Yeah, I'll take the foul. Oh, I thought that was the Honestly, we need a red card, man. We need a red card for them. Twice! Bernardo Silva gets booked. I'm telling you now, Bernardo at left back ain't working. That's about the 3rd or 4th foul. Free kick to Arsenal, right-hand side. Odegaard. All the players in the area. I've got a feeling Eddie will score. Listen, I hope he does. We'll take it. We'll take it. Here we go. Odegaard whips it in. We never win headers. Jorginho back out to Odegaard. Keep the ball. Great ball, Jorginho. What a touch. Is Martinelli offside? Whips in. No one's there. Walker, heavy touch. No one's there, man. I don't want to win like this. That's no pen. Emek, I totally disagree. Give me the most shameless 2-1 win that you have ever seen. I don't give a damn. They took 2 points off us at the weekend. Saliba kicks it out for a throw. You think I'm here to be you think I'm here to be De Bruyne whips in, goes out. You think I'm here to, complain about the rep? They took 2 points off us at the weekend. Give me the most shameless win you've ever seen. Was it a pen? It's a tricky one. I think Eddie's... I don't know. He's took him out, hasn't he? But they're going mad. They can't believe it. Saliba's done well. What a penalty. Pointed that way and he put it there. I think it's a pen. If it went against us, I'd say no, but I think it's a pen. Look at the scenes, man. For me, Ederson should be sent off. Go on, Martinelli. Go on, Martinelli, be strong. Oh, come on, be strong. Granit Xhaka's been superb. Really good. Zinchenko, what is that? They can't pass the ball, man. Haaland up against Saliba. Oh, no. He's so strong, man. Saliba, don't pull him. Don't foul him. Just leave him. He's going away from goal. Free kick to City. Needless. Saliba, you can't head that ball in the air and then you don't pull him. Get your hands off him. It's a soft free kick. I can't lie. He didn't do much. 100% a pen. Saliba is sleepy. Let's get them likes up, man. 3.6 in the chat. Ramsdale does that. I'm fuming with him. What link is available? Yeah, Amazon Prime, bro. Get on Amazon. We're 4 minutes into the 6 minutes added on, people. Free kick to Man City. Dangerous. De Bruyne, Mahrez over it. They'll whip this in. We got to be careful here. Haaland. De Bruyne, I reckon De Bruyne will take this. He'll whip it. Oh, no. Got that wrong. Mahrez. Flicked on. Oh, they've hit the crossbar. Why does Ramsdale not catch that second one? Why is he punching that out for a corner? It's straight in his hands. Mahrez whips it in. Flicked on. Header at the back post. Catch the ball. Why? I don't understand why he punches that out. Gabriela's got a... Oh, that's terrible marking from Zinchenko. Corner to Manchester City. Gabriel's got a full grip of Ake's shirt there. Why is he not catching that? Corner. Minute left. In fact, 20 seconds left. This will be the last chance of the half. De Bruyne in swinger. Ramsdale, he does well. Punches it away. Goes out for a throw. Ref, blow the whistle, man. They need a bottle of Prime and some Jaffa cakes. Ramsdale is a Poundland De Gea. Half-time whistle goes. I'll get it back on second half. What do you reckon? 1-1? We'll take that, innit?
Someone's going to bag, I think.
For us, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Hopefully us. Would you make any changes half-time?
Yeah, getting Ketty off for...
Trossard?
Trossard, yeah.
Yeah. At least we're in it. 1-1, people. 1-1.
Come on!
Come on!
Arsenal shirt on for the second.
Go get your shirt on, man. Are you dealing with that football top? Big up. Right, let's talk, people. Half-time whistle goes. Let me have a little break. Let me stop the timer as well. Big up Cruz as well. Half-time whistle goes. Do you know what? The way we played there. People saying get him a cheer. You know what? I've actually got a little cheer as well upstairs. When I bring him back on, I'll get the cheer for him. I'm exhausted. Who just said I'm exhausted? Honestly, I feel like I've just played 45 minutes. I will absolutely take 1-1 at half time. Happy to be level at half time. Half time. If we step it up, we can win this. You've got to think, people. Kyle Walker's on a yellow. Bernardo Silva's on a yellow. We need to run at their fullbacks now. That equaliser was absolutely massive. I'm going to tweet Xhaka had a very... I thought Granit Xhaka first half, up there as our best player, by the way. Jorginho, not bad either. I think Jorginho's... What he's done, he's been solid. I think because De Bruyne is playing in wide areas, he's not running through the middle that much, so they're not getting caught on the ball that much, like having to run. And I think Jorginho's done well. Chuckle Brothers have been decent first half. To me, to you settings. I am absolutely... By the way, I'm absolutely delighted that we're drawing this game 1-1. Honestly. 1-0 down. I was like, can't see it now. I think Gabriel's had a pretty good half. Saliba, I don't know. He's done quite well, but he's had a few panicky moments. I don't think Zinchenko's got on the ball enough. Tomiyasu struggled. I think the two centre mids have probably been our best two players. Saka, what they're doing, and Man City have done this over the years, is they're very Pep Guardiola-like fouls. He gives you a little clip, puts his arms up, goes over to the ref. Oh, ref, it was only a little one. And then the ref doesn't book him. Bernardo fouled Saka 4 times before he got a yellow. And that's because he's smart. He speaks to the ref. Ref knows he's not too aggressive, so you get away with it. You know, other players would get booked after the first or second foul there. What my question is now of this Arsenal team is, can you lift it up another level? If they go up another level, they can win this game. But while they're there, I don't think... The way we're playing at the moment, I don't think we've quite playing at the level yet to win the game. We need to go up another level. And Annie said, without sounding negative, we haven't created nothing. Well, we had that chance. The one chance, which was a huge chance. Listen, I predicted 2-1 at the start of the game. I'm trying to hang in there. It's difficult, but we said this season, this game is going to be a roller coaster. My meltdowns and moaning comes after the game. I got to try and hold it together throughout the game. And to be honest, I will take 1-1 at half-time. And seeing Thomas Partey injured before the game, if you'd have said to me 1-1 at half-time, I would have said, give me that 1-1. However, you offer me 1-1 at full-time, I'm not taking it. I told you, to win this league, let's get one thing clear. Let's get one thing abundantly clear as well, by the way. That Manchester City team is not one of the better Manchester City teams we've seen in the last few years. They definitely are not as... They don't feel as unbeatable as they used to. I think, listen, they're still an unbelievable team. They keep the ball better than anybody in the Premier League. They can hurt you at any given moment. But they look beatable. I'm looking at Bernardo Silva in this left-back role. We should be ripping him to shreds. Get the ball to Saka. Run at Bernardo. He will not want to put a challenge in because he ain't a defender and he's on a yellow card. Kyle Walker is on a yellow card as well. Get the ball to Martinelli. If we can move the ball just a little bit quicker, we have an opportunity of winning this game. Just go up another level. That's all we got to do. If we can do that, we got a chance. There's still something off with Martinelli, said the Iceman. He's still not totally his best, is he? But listen, let's keep the faith. Has he got the ball enough? Maybe not. Zinchenko in a bit. Zinchenko as well. Not getting the ball on the overlap much either. Yeah, in the fridge. Had a ticket for tonight. Had to go to my case with the FA. I won now. I need a goal for Eddie Nketiah to win this game and send Pep crazy. Shot Broad's probably beat someone up in a game again. Ruway said Saliba and Tommy look suspect. I can see another mistake leading to a City goal. Your thoughts on our defending last after the World Cup? We haven't been as good, have we, after the World Cup defensively? But I think you have to understand we are playing against a very, very good attack. I don't think we've looked too bad. Just sometimes Saliba in possession looks a little bit shaky. You just need to make your mind up that little bit quicker. City don't give you that little bit of extra time to think, you know. City ish-housing rather than playing ball shows how rattled they are. 3 yellows too. Our issue is us. Those last 4 words are gospel. We are sometimes our own worst enemy. You look at the goal we conceded at the weekend. Listen, it was offside. We can't hide from that. But the defending was a shambles. Tonight's goal, the defending was a shambles again. Cut out the mistakes. You can't give Man City a goal. You just can't. Machego, Trossard on the left, Martinelli through the middle. I'm on that. I agree with that. Samuel said, Curtis, we need your son and his 30-yard free kicks to win us this game. 100 grand a week sounds good. Big up everyone who saw his free kick that we posted online as well. And big up Tay, who scored a goal at the weekend as well, man. Big up to Tay Sean, who got a goal at the weekend. Alfred said, nothing wrong with Martinelli. Saka has Odegaard and Tommy to work with. Martinelli has Xhaka, who is running back to defend. And Zinni is in midfield. Yeah, it's weird though, isn't it? Because there was a point where Martinelli was still playing well with that system around him. Now it seems to have gone to pieces. But Zinni hasn't been great in this game. Maybe you could bring Tierney on for the overlap, but I don't know. But big up Alfred. Kishen Big C, we've had the better chances. Can't believe we're actually Virgin Man City and not surviving like them years. We're doing well. We're winning 3-1. Come on, you Gunners. And they're showing it now. Saka is the key. I cannot believe that Pep's... I'll be shocked if Bernardo doesn't get taken off at half time. I don't see how he can leave him in that position. I hope he does. When you think that Nathan Ake pocketed Saka in the last game, why would he have him there? Rate Jorginho out of 10. Listen, Jorginho has been good in that first half. And listen, you know me, people. I am more than willing to eat humble pie. I hope he turns things around for us. There's 45 minutes to go. You know, but I think he's been a solid 7 out of 10. He's kept the ball, sat in front of the back four. He deserves credit. I think Xhaka has been even better. He's gone and won the ball back. He's played some great passes. But I think Jorginho has had a solid first half. But that's only half the job. And the second half, we'll have to go up another level. Curtis, after Nketiah's missing, City scored. Someone in the chat was using... Oh, dear. Sorry, I honestly didn't see that. If any of the mods see that, obviously just block it. I didn't see any of that, Assassin. That's disappointing, man. Obviously, if any mods see that, block that. I didn't see that. Or you know I would have blocked straight away. Big up, Assassin, for letting me know, though, man. I think I can go back through the comments after the stream has finished. And I'll block them. So I appreciate you letting me know. Sin said we need more from Odegaard. I think Odegaard's been quite disappointing. Creative number 10... Getting between the lines, I don't think he's done enough. I don't think he's been on the ball enough. These are games where I'm like, come on, Odegaard. Dominate. It's not easy because they've got Rodri and Gundogan in front of the back four. But we need him on the ball more. Big up, Curtis, please keep your fingers crossed for an Arsenal win. Of course, man. Bonolo said... Jorginho reads the game well. Big C. He's been at the right places to it. Listen, he's had a very good first half. Very, very solid. We need a second half performance. Second halves of games become very different sometimes because tired legs kick in. And, you know, once the brain starts to get tired, the legs don't move as well. You make decisions sometimes not as well with tired legs. And City have got good options on the bench. You look at the bench, they got Calvin Phillips, they got Alvarez, they got Foden. Very good options to bring on. Laporte if they had to bring a defender on. Obviously, I mean, Trossard probably for us would be the main substitute. Not too much after that. But listen, second half is coming up after the break. This is one of the biggest 45 minutes that you will have watched as an Arsenal fan for a long time. Probably Baku, Europa League final, but that game was done very quickly. Before that, probably the season Leicester won the title. We could have won the league that year. Welbeck header on Valentine's Day. This game is this 45 minutes could change our whole season one way or another. If we bottle this, you know, we're in trouble. If we win, we are absolutely going crazy. When you think you've still got to add Jesus, you've still got to add Smith Rowe to this team, you just never know, do you? Garbo said Martinelli was linking well with Xhaka on that side as well as Jesus. No coincidence his form has dipped since Xhaka's has too. I agree, and Alfred said it earlier. You look at Odegaard, he drifts to the right. He connects with Saka, and Saka will have Ben White or Tomiyasu. So that's their little triangle. On the left, it was Martinelli, Xhaka, and Jesus. That was their triangle. But now, Xhaka doesn't get forward as much. Eddie doesn't link with him as well as Jesus did. Zinchenko goes into midfield. So Martinelli's isolated out there, and sometimes it's 1 against 2. And at times, Martinelli's not the cleverest of players. He's very much get the ball and run. And sometimes when you're playing against 2 players, you can't play like that. You've got to think a lot more. So I think Trossard's got a role to play in this game. Wouldn't surprise me if Trossard came on and scored the winning goal. Honestly. And he will be a tricky character against Walker. Walker, Edison, and Bernardo Silva, all on yellow cards. You don't often see Man City get 3 players booked in the first half of a game. So we need to play on that. Any foul from Kyle Walker, roll around the ground, get onto the ref, book him, ref, send him off. Bernardo, one more foul, get him off. A red card would be massive for this game. People, just before we start the second half, which is coming on after the break, 4,250 of you in the chat, 64 of you on Twitch. Big up the whole C unit. Like the video. I said 3,000. I've changed my mind. 4,000 likes. Biggest game of the season, people. 4,000 likes. Biggest game of the season. This could be a title-defining game. This 45 minutes could change the direction of this football club. I genuinely mean that. You know, if we could win today and win our game in hand and be 9 points clear, who knows what could happen, people? Who knows what could happen? You get Partey, Jesus, Smith Rowe back into this team or squad. Who knows what we're capable of? Apparently Chelsea are winning 1-0 in the Champions League. I'm not sure who scored. But yeah, 1-0 to Chelsea. 3 points in 4K. I'm telling you, 4K, 4,000 views, 4,000 likes. Or 4,000 in the chat, should I say. No, Chelsea isn't. It isn't. It's 0-0. But let's concentrate on this, people. Players aren't back on the pitch yet. Yeah, hit the likes, people. Listen, it helps. City players are coming out. I just want to see Bernardo Silva. I've seen Bernardo Silva. Listen, people. This 45 minutes doesn't look like Arsenal have made any changes. This 45 minutes is huge. It's absolutely huge. This 45 minutes for Arsenal Football Club. And I'm telling you now, this Manchester City team is beatable. Then this ain't the same Man City team. Listen, they're still probably, in terms of quality, the best team in the league when you look at the squad depth. But they are not as good as they used to be. They're beatable. You look at the way they're set up. That space down the sides needs to get exposed. The players are all hugging, Odegaard and them man hugging in the touch in the tunnel. Forget all that. Talk to him tomorrow. Message him on WhatsApp. You know what I mean? Let's just win the game. Big up Giles, C Unit, you're a legend, bro. Hey, big up the community. Players are back on the pitch. Come on. This is it, people. Fireworks going off at the side of the pitch. We can get at them. Down the sides is where you hurt them, people. Where did they get hurt against Tottenham? Down the sides. Where did they get hurt against Brentford? Pace down the sides. Ball delivered in. And Ivan Toney. I don't like all this Haaland and Odegaard cracking jokes, you know. Just say, yo, message me tomorrow, bro. I ain't got time to chat to you now. I'm trying to win the league. Oh, I'll see you on international duty next month. Bon all that. I'll ring you tomorrow, but we're coming here for 3 points. Can I just say now, thanks for the stream. This next 45 minutes might become emotional. Listen, hang on tight, people. Here we go. One of the biggest 45 minutes in our recent history. Arsenal 1, Manchester City 1. Can we go 3-point collecting? A red card for Manchester City would help. I'm sorry, you know me, people. I'm shameless. Somebody said in the comments, I don't want to win the game, by a dodgy penalty. Listen, I don't care how dodgy that penalty is. They took 2 points off us at the weekend. Give us them points back. Second half about to get underway, people. Referee blows the whistle. Here we go. We are underway, people. The biggest 45 in recent history. I predicted 2-1 to Arsenal before the game. Let's hope it happens. We've given the ball away already. No, we've won it back. Keep the ball. Oh, we've given the ball away already. We have to look after the ball better in this half. Bernardo Silva needs to be the one that we target, I'm telling you. I'll review the chat replay later. Yeah, big up any of the mods. Obviously, someone was chatting nonsense in the comments earlier. I didn't see it, but appreciate people on the lookout. We'll block it afterwards in the repeat of the chat. Here's Eddie Nketiah, left-hand side, up against Nathan Ake. Goes out for a throw to Manchester City. No changes at half-time for either side. And as I said, Kyle Walker, Bernardo Silva and Ederson all on yellow cards. Bernardo's the one we got to target. I can't believe Pep's left him on in that role. Up against Saka on that side on a yellow card, man. That seems crazy. Haaland wins the flick on. Can we create an early chance? Throw into Man City on the halfway line. We've hardly had the ball. Massive, massive 45. Massive. So big, it's unbelievable how important this 45 is. Jansen said, I see no changes like Tupac. Here's Haaland putting us under pressure. Is that throwing to us? Haaland and Saliba are having a real battle. He's clearly targeted Saliba. Maybe Pep's probably looked at it and said, listen, Saliba is slightly less aggressive than Gabriel. Ivan Toney won all those headers against him at the weekend. Haaland's even taller. It seems to me as if Haaland is targeting Saliba. He's hardly gone near Gabriel in that first half. Throw into Arsenal on the edge of their own penalty area. Tomiyasu gets a yellow card. Now, for me, I'm taking him off now. I would take Tomiyasu off. He made a horrible mistake first half. He's now been booked. Jack Grealish keeps running at him. Get him off the pitch. You tried a thing. I understand why you played him, but I'm taking him off. Jack Grealish, he's a man who dives as well when he runs at him. Tomiyasu clears it. Big up SC Guna, please don't shame me. As an American going to my first Arsenal game versus Palace, I couldn't find tickets anywhere. I paid $2,000. What? US dollars for 2 tickets, but I want to sit in a regular seat with everyone else. Illegal to trade one inside. I mean, listen, I'm sure you could trade one with someone. Bro, you should have reached out, man. $2,000 for 2 tickets. It is tough to get tickets. And listen, if you got the money, fair play to you. Listen, I hope we win. I hope we win, man. I hope your money isn't wasted. I'm sure you'll enjoy the game. But it's very hard to get tickets. But I'm sure you could have got them cheaper. But, yeah, people will swap. But you'll have to see. But fair play to you. That's serious commitment. $2,000, for 2 tickets against Palace. Here's Jack Grealish. Skips Tomiyasu. See, he's scared to tackle. You've got to take Tomiyasu off. You have to. A yellow card has put him on the back foot on top of the mistake. Ball whipped in, looking for Haaland. Ends up heading it away. Comes out to the edge of the area. City have started this game quicker than us. We've hardly touched the ball so far. Only 3 minutes into the second half. Biggest 45 minutes since the Champions League final. Wow, 2006. I prefer not to talk about that. That was my most painful game in the history of being an Arsenal fan. The last 10 minutes. Man City on the ball. Ben White on for Tomiyasu, 100%. Have to take him off. City dominating possession so far. The game is finely balanced. We don't have to be necessarily the dominating team. We just have to be the team that wins. Heavy touch there by Mahrez. Don't see that often. Ball goes out for a throw. Paris 2006, he was in tears. Kimani, I get it. Here's Granit Xhaka. He's had a really good first half. Little flick there. Eddie, you got to look after it. Well done. Better. Martinelli, look, lift your head. Keep the ball. Stop running. That's better. Calm down. Keep the ball. Lift your head up. Lift your head up. He honestly Watching Martinelli hurt, he runs with his head down. I've only noticed so much today. He don't look. He gets the ball, his head is down looking at the floor. Saka up against Nathan Ake. Good strength. Odegaard, here we go. We're cooking. Jorginho. Nearly lost my voice. Here's Xhaka. We've got bodies forward here. Martinelli up against Ruben Diaz. Mahrez on the overlap. Hits the byline. Keep the ball. Give it. Zinchenko. Touch deliver. Deliver. He's looking for movement now. Come and get the ball. One-on-one with Mahrez. Zinni gets bullied by Mahrez there. Wasted opportunity. And it's cleared. Take Tomiyasu off. Long ball by Kyle Walker. Gabriel. Control the ball. What are you doing? De Bruyne pushes Arteta out the way there. Oh, he gives him a little point as well. Arteta was blocking Kevin De Bruyne from getting the ball there. In fact, he kicks it away. De Bruyne pushes him. Fight, 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 fight. There's a fight on the playground, people. De Bruyne against Arteta. You know what Arteta should have done there? He should have dived and held his ankle. Oh, he's kicked me. It's a yellow card. No one showing for the ball, you're right. De Bruyne and Arteta there having a little argument. I think is it a free kick or throw-in? Throw-in to Man City on the halfway line. Kyle Walker, long throw. Xhaka gives it away there. Mahrez. Never a free kick. I've got to be honest, Martinelli's struggling as well. Martinelli's struggling in this game. It's another really flat performance from him. He's struggling to have any influence on the game. He has to play with his head up. Let me talk, Kevin De Bruyne. Free kick to Man City. They've started the game much quicker than us. We haven't strung 3 passes together yet in this half. Have to start better than this. Ben White and Trossard. Double substitution. You either take off Martinelli or Nketiah for Trossard, and you take off Tomiyasu for Ben White, 100%. Free kick to City. De Bruyne whips it into the back post. Game opened up a bit there. Tomiyasu clears it. Can we get out? Bernardo Silva goes all the way back to Ederson. We've hardly touched the ball in this second half. Honestly, City are dominating. Ederson zings it out. What a ball that is. Mahrez is offside. Very lucky there that Mahrez is offside. Come on, we got to keep the ball. Got to keep the ball better than this. Xhaka. Given away by Granit Xhaka. First real sloppy thing he's done tonight. Martinelli was in behind there. If he puts it in over the top of Walker, he tries to play it short and he nicks it. Who does De Bruyne think he is? Listen, you see his goal in the first half, bro. He knows who he is, I'm sure. City dominating. We've got to try and win the ball back. You have to get the ball a little bit. Trossard and Ben White on ASAP. 100%. Free kick again. Trossard and Ben White. Double sub needed. I mean, Bernardo pulls Martinelli back there. How many more times until he gets a second yellow? Surely the next time he fouls someone, it's got to be a second yellow. Zinchenko presses Mahrez there. Don't foul him. Don't foul him. Good. Force him back. Arteta taking the mic. Hey, I like what you've done there, McLovin. It's a good dad joke. I can't lie. Here is City on the ball. We can't get the ball back. We cannot get the ball back in this half. I don't know what's gone off. First 8 minutes, we've hardly touched the ball. Are we starting to tire a little bit? Here's Rodri for Man City. Back to Bernardo Silva. Force him to go long. That's it. City are not good at that. Saliba, just make your mind up. That's it. Keep the ball. Let's go. Let's go. Stick broads on De Bruyne. Yeah, he'll give him a smack. Here's William Saliba. Into Eddie. Loses. Oh, he wins a free kick. It's a soft one, but we'll take it. Maybe a little clip. Was it a foul from Diaz? Yeah, he just clips his left foot. Dad jokes are completely welcome. 100%. Kanji's coming on. Do you know why I'm disappointed? I'm not disappointed because Kanji's coming on. I don't care. He's going to take Bernardo Silva off and put Ake at left back, which I'm disappointed about because I actually felt like Bernardo Silva was going to get sent off. He's going to bring a Kanje on and take Bernardo off and put Ake at left back. I was really hoping Bernardo was going to get sent off. Oh my days! Xhaka gives the ball away under no pressure. Ederson, dodgy pass out there. Here's Saka. Takes it quick, finds Odegaard. Finds Saka down the right-hand side. Chance to whip it in up against Ake. Gets in the area. Lays it off to Xhaka. Whips it in. Eddie can't quite reach it. And Ederson collects it. First bit of play. It was Jorginho, that crossed it. First decent bit of play there of this second half for Arsenal. Eddie is not the answer to any question, says Mandy. Oh, man. Peely said, you're my favourite channel on the whole of YouTube, bro. Now, because of my compliments, can I have an Arsenal goal, please? I hope so. Here comes City. Grealish looks for Mahrez. Overhits the pass. Goes out for a throw into Arsenal. Down by our own half. Down by our own corner flag, should I say. Zinchenko clears it long. Looking for Eddie. Can he hold the ball up there? It's cleared by Kyle Walker. Gabriel's having a wrestling match with Haaland. That could be a penalty. He's given a penalty. It's a penalty to Manchester City. Shocking from Gabriel. Shocking. He's given him a yellow card. What are you doing, Gabby? He's just got to let go of him. We never learn, man. We are our own worst enemy. We are our own. It's silly, man. We are. Why does he not let go? He's offside. He's got to be offside there. Is he offside when the ball is played? I mean, it's terrible defending. Please, VAR, just draw the lines. It's a foul all day long. VAR, please. He looks offside to me. I mean, look, it's a foul all day long. It's 100% a foul. But surely it's offside. Please. There has to be a VAR check. We need to see the lines. There has to be a VAR check. He's off. He looks off. The back of his heel looks offside. Draw the lines. Draw the lines. The VAR check now. That is offside. Don't you dare do it twice. Draw the lines, bro. Draw the lines. Zoom in and draw them lines. Let me tell you, it's 100% a penalty. But I think he's offside in the pass before it reaches. That should be offside. Gabriel's yellow card should be taken off him. Don't just zoom in. Draw the lines. What are you looking at Granit Xhaka for? Zoom in on Haaland. I don't need to be a rocket scientist. He's off. You can see the back of his leg. If this isn't given offside, let's just all turn the stream off and I'll see you tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Because they're cheating if that ain't offside. How can he not be offside? Yeah, he's off, mate. Where's the lines at? Draw the lines. He's offside. Now they've zoomed out again. Hey, the lines are here. Yes! He's offside! Haaland, Haaland, da-da-da-da-da-da, Haaland, Hey! Take that, you fraud!
Come on!
Come on, look at, hey, come on! Come on! Yep, yellow card, no yellow card. Come on! You didn't know what side the badge was at. Get the badge, bro, get the badge, but yo, Gunners. Come on. Yes! Look at Haaland and Gabriel having a laugh. Man said, yo, just look at Arteta. Come on, make some noise that we got away with one. That was a blatant penalty, by the way. He better learn from that. McLovin, embarrassing. Look at Pep. Take that, you bold fraud. Free kick to Arsenal. Ramsdale. Now we need a goal. It's happening. I told you. I said at the start we're going to win this 2-1. Eddie. Oh, we still can't get hold of the ball.
Bring Trossard on.
Yeah, get him on.
Martinelli can't handle...
I don't know what's... Head injury there. Gabriel takes a hit on... Come on now. Now get Haaland sent off. Get Haaland off. Get him off, man. Look, he's elbowed him there. Let me see this replay. I want a red card for that. I want a red card for that. More than you can believe. More than you can believe. Red card. Elbow in the face. No, I want a red. I want a red. Where's VAR? Get the lines out. No, that's a red card. That is a red card. I'm telling you, he's nailed him. That's revenge for the penalty. Where's the VAR check? There must be a VAR check. Please, that's a red card. He's elbowed him in the side of the head. He's come for revenge there. You dirty fraud, Haaland. That's a red. I'm sorry, I've had enough. I want a red there. Get him off. They're checking it. He's nailed him. He's elbowed him in the side of the head. You can't do that. That is a red. He's done him. He's done him on purpose there, you know. You don't need to go in with your arm like that. Hey, big up Snake Eyes, bro. Thank you. Hey, he's saying, this is for my co-host. What did he say?
Thank you.
Big up Snake Eyes, man. You're doing a good job, though. You're doing a good job. Big up. You got the top on and everything. Big up Snake Eyes. Appreciate that, bro. No, yeah, no red card. Of course. Of course not.
They love Man City, man.
Of course not. Now Bernardo's going to come off. How is that not a red card? Oh, he's taking Mahrez off. I think Pep wants us to. I think Pep wants us to win the league. How is that not a red card? He's elbowed him in the side of his head. I can't believe he hasn't took Bernardo. He's going to move Bernardo into midfield, though. And put Akanji at the back with Ake at left back.
Who's playing right wing then?
I don't know what. He's playing some mad formation. Oh, we've given the ball away. Bernardo looking for Haaland. He's one-on-one with Saliba. Stop the shot. Don't let him run. Yes. See, in them situations, he's nowhere near Mbappe's level. When he has to run at you and his distance. Rodri gets the ball out wide to Grealish. Bruv, that was a red card. Man saying man's begging for a red. He elbowed him in the face, in the side of his head, man. Goal kick to Arsenal. Grealish rattled. Be careful, man, you calf merchant. Relax yourself. I don't know how Tomiyasu's still on the pitch. That's a goal kick all day long. Why is he acting like he can't feel the ball getting kicked off his legs? Never a red. Am I clutching at straws here? People saying never. He elbowed him in the side of his head. Gundogan's getting... Is that Grealish getting a yellow card? Boohoo man. Merchant, man. Headband and calf merchant. Mahrez was fuming coming off, apparently.
He tries to say he don't work out on his legs.
On the calves.
I can't believe that. I don't believe it.
He's a calf merchant anyway, man.
Yeah.
Don't worry. When we win this game, we got this. Violent conduct. You're a reacher. All right. People saying I'm reaching. People saying I'm reaching. Violent conduct for me, Big C. Look, I'm telling you, I think he knows what he's doing. He has a little look. He's like, right, you just wrestled me down for a penalty. Bang! Elbows him on the side of the head. Saka, that's a push in the back. It's a blatant push from Ake. I can't lie, not a red, but we shameless. All right, cool. I think it's a red. I'm not even capping. Curtin Cruz, sure. Pop and some watch along. Yeah, man. Grealish booked. Oh, yeah, he did get booked, didn't he? How is Tomiyasu still on, man? Get him off. Big C, they're saying I'm reaching. I don't know how. Do you want to get that chair?
Yes, sir.
Get the chair, man. An Eddie winner. I will love it. I think we deserve it. Here we go. Oh, now City looking for a red. Ruben Diaz slapping the floor. Ref, don't get carried away here. He's trying to send someone off. Yellow card for who? Who's Eddie gets booked. Get Eddie off the pitch, by the way. Oh, we can't. Let me move over. I can't get you in there. Go, move the chair over. That's a bad tackle from Eddie, man. I can't lie. Nah, he's all right, man. Get Eddie off, though. Eddie needs to come off. I can't lie. Eddie needs to come off. Oh, my J's an Eddie winner. I will love it. I think we deserve it. Red and prison time. Send him down. Send Haaland down. 5 years minimum. To commentate. I have actually got another microphone. If I'd have set it up, we could have had a mic each. We'll just put it in between. It should pick both of us up anyway. Does Cruz play Fortnite? Do you play Fortnite?
Yes, sir.
Are you good on it?
Yeah.
Not bad. Oh, Ramsdale. He collects it. Finally, Cruz got a seat. Here we go. It's a big game, man. We have to do a double. Ramsdale on the ball. Puts it down. Jorginho under pressure. Finds Gabriel. Needs to play out. Well done. Zinni hasn't been on the ball much, man. We need Zinni on the ball more. Okay, it's in the future. Yeah, man. Why not? Eddie has to come off. Get Cruiser Cubs that. I ain't got one like this, to be fair for you. You did have caps, innit? Mr. Super Chat. Where did I miss one? I thought I read them out. Oh, my J's. Salman, yeah, I think I read that. Curtin Crucial, pop and some watch along. Big up yourself, bro. I think I'm up to date there. Here's Eddie on the ball. Akanji, is that not a pull in the back? Here's Martinelli. Please, we've had nothing from Martinelli. Good ball out wide. Odegaard. Tomiyasu on the overlap. Finds Tomiyasu, man, in the middle. And oh! All the way across the area. Eddie can't quite reach it. Here's Zinni. Jorginho, terrible pass. Overhits it. And it goes out for a goal kick. Oh, my days, Eddie. Nearly got there, man. Good ball in. You've got to hurt City in them occasions, you know. Martin Odegaard, great ball by Tomiyasu. He might have been offside anyway. It's a good ball by Tomiyasu, that. 65 minutes gone. He's got to make a sub. He's got to bring Trossard on this pitch. It's good play by Tommy, that. Good ball. You'd have got on the end of that, wouldn't you? Yeah. Run into the area, man. Tap that in. We've got him, you know. I think we got a chance here. I think we got a chance. Carl Walker lands on his back there. Tries to jump up with Xhaka. Look at Pep. Pep's fuming. Pep ain't happy with this, I'm telling you. He's not happy. You reckon he was onside? I thought he might have been half a yard in front, maybe. Vincent, big up, bro. I'd switch to 4-2-3-1. Get Eddie and Ketia off. Get Trossard on. Here come Manchester City. Grealish. Oh, honestly, Grealish always wins free kicks. These refs love Jack Grealish. Was that a foul from Saka? It's nowhere near a foul. They went shoulder to shoulder. Man got the jollof shoulder barge. And he couldn't handle it. Now you give him a free kick. It's just one of them.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? I just give him one of them. Man's on the floor trying to win free kicks. Little calf merchant. Ah, dear. These are dangerous situations, man. Because De Bruyne's delivery. That's never a foul. It's never, ever a foul. This is dangerous. De Bruyne in-swinger. I've always said Ramsdale on free kicks and corners. He makes me nervous. Jollof shoulder barge, man. I'm telling you. Here's KDB. Keep Haaland away from this at all costs. In-swinging free kick. 23 minutes to go. De Bruyne whips it in. It's a header. Ramsdale. Oh, it's cleared off the line. Oh, my days. And Saka clears it. Get rid of it. Bukayo runs it out for a throw-in. Wow. Are you putting the hat on as well? Welcome to this, brother. Welcome to you. Who do you think you are, bro? My brother, you know, fresh ego thing. Yeah, all right. We did well to clear that in the end. Headed back to the keeper. And it's Ramsdale collects it. Jeez, man. Lucky. Jorginho. He's had a decent game. I don't think we've done enough in this half to get forward. Giving the ball away. Ramsdale misses it. Haaland. Oh, my days. We get away with it. What on earth are we doing there? Playing out from the back. Zinni. What on earth? He thought he was playing for Man City. Haaland's going mad saying, give me the ball quicker. Look, overplaying from the back. Cruz is cooking this street. You know what? If you carry on like this, I might have Saturday off. You can do the Villa stream.
Just relax, man.
I'll just relax. You can do the Villa stream. Early kickoff. Here we go. We're on the attack. Come on. Martinelli has been non-existent in this half. He's not even on the left. Here's Zinchenko. I think we're going to win this. I don't know how we're going to find a way of winning this 2-1. Please, Arteta, make a sub. Saka, 25 yards out on his left foot. That's a free kick, ref. Give him. He don't want to give us the free kick. He gives them to Grealish every time. Little clip on the edge of the area. Oh, my days. Arteta has to make substitutions, man. I don't know what Zinchenko... He thinks he's playing for Man City. I'm going to sleep soon. My heart can't take it anymore. But my heart can't take it anymore. Mario Winans, man. You don't know about them tunes. I can't lie. Old school bangers. Anyway, here come Arsenal on the ball. Or you're more like hip hop, Lil TJ and that, innit?
Yeah.
Travis Scott and all that. Jorginho on the ball. Come on. Arteta hates the bench. Why is he waiting? Go for it now. 70 minutes gone. Win the game. Here's a chance. Xhaka. Oh, what is that, Granite? He's got concrete in his foot. He's kicked it out for a goal kick. That's a chance. When we get into these decent positions, a final ball's not there. I don't know what's going on. It's the pressure. Granite's actually had a good game, but that's an awful pass. Why is Trossard not on the pitch? 20 minutes to go. How is he not on the pitch? Has to make a change. You got to take off Eddie or Martinelli. 2004, the last time we won the league, people, and it was a gold one. Can we do it this season and get another one? We've waited too long for it, man. We waited far too long. City goal kick. Here's Xhaka. Oh, he gives it away now as well. Here's a chance. City on the ball. Bernardo. Yep, he's giving it away. Gabriel gives it away. Through ball. Haaland could be in. Saliba comes across. He's got support. Gundogan. Grealish scored. Title over. Game, set and match. Jack Grealish, the calf merchants, finished us. We're done. We're dusted. It's over. It's over. Season done. You might as well take the shirt off. Go and put your pyjamas on. Jack Grealish, of all people. Game, set and match. Roger Federer, 6-1, 6-love, 6-3. Title done. We haven't done enough. We haven't done enough. We don't deserve to win this. Please just someone be offside. Is anyone offside? Haaland's not. Nah, Haaland's nowhere near offside. Grealish ain't up. No one. What a ball from Gundogan. Why are we so stretched? Ramsdale, should you save that? Ramsdale, it gets deflected off Tomiyasu's leg. It's over. Title over. It's another shocking goal to concede, in my opinion. The calf merchant has ended our season. Cruz has actually come off the stream. He don't want to be involved. Oh no, Big Steve's on Sky celebrating. I can't believe it. It deflects off Tomiyasu's leg. Ramsdale's going to save it. Should he even still save it? I don't know. Jack Grealish, look at Nketiah, man. Not good enough. Not good enough. This goal has been coming, let's be honest. When you don't play, let's be honest, we haven't played well enough. We haven't created enough in this second half. I don't know. You know what? I'm not often lost for words. I don't even know what to say. Tommy's had a nightmare. 17 minutes left and he hasn't made a sub. Why hasn't Arteta made a sub? Honestly, it's scandalous. Absolutely scandalous. You said you needed players in January, and the best one you signed in terms of Trossard, you ain't even brought him on. 17 minutes left. Martinelli's had a stinker. Eddie's had a stinker. It's over. How has he not made us? I'm sorry, Arteta's got to take a lot of stick for this. How has he not made substitutions? Eddie's been shown levels. Look. Come on, Eddie. Move the ball. Saka. It's got no support. 2-on-1. Here's a chance. Granit Xhaka, 25 yards out. Hit it! Ah! What is that? Oh, my days. Man's on the floor and he can't dribble past him. We're done, man. We're done. It's over, people. It's over. It's a wrap. He could have given that to Martinelli or hit it. He waits for the guy to go on the floor. And the man's on the floor and he can't get past him. Look at Odegaard. I told man about this guy, man. When it gets rough, that brother don't want to know. When it gets real like that, Odegaard is not that guy. I'm sorry. Techie baller, neat and tidy. Oh, I'll bring Trossard on now. Oh, I'll bring Trossard on with 15 minutes to go. And I'll drag Martinelli off because I could never take Eddie Nketiah off. Because he's this player that you refuse to take off. You continue to do the same thing, you will get the same outcome. How are you bringing him on now? Grealish is injured now. Foden's coming on for Grealish. I'm sorry, this has to fall on Arteta as well. Today, the lack of tactics. Look at Granit. He's on the floor. He's on the floor, bro. He's on the floor. He's oh my. And then Xhaka actually dives as if he's looking for a pen. Look at Arteta. Even he knows. Even he knows, bro. How did you not do something there? Either give it Martinelli or hit it, and then you can't dribble past a man who's laying on the ground. Because you got no pace, no Hunter card, no Hulk card. Look at the goal we conceded. Gabriel gives the ball away. Our centre-back is in midfield. Gundogan splits us, hits him. Oh, no. Look at Big Steve celebrating. These men are cheats. Oh, we're done, man. And do you know what? I'm going to be honest. We don't deserve to win this game. We don't deserve it. Opportunities in life, you have to grab them. And I don't think we've grabbed this. Gabriel, you got a warning with the penalty. That could have been a penalty. And then you gave the ball away. You weren't even in defence when you gave the ball away. Zinchenko hasn't turned up in this game, really. Tomiyasu's had a stinker. Eddie not turned up. Martinelli not turned up. You're playing Man City, bro. Big players have to turn up. They haven't. Not enough play. Odegaard hasn't turned up. It's done. It's done for me. People go, oh, we're level on points. Got a game in hand. Forget it. Forget it. They've got something that we haven't got. That's know-how. That's the ability to handle mental pressure. We can't handle it. Unfortunate. We're not quite ready for it. A better January, and maybe we would have. Maybe we would have. But we haven't deserved to win this game. I'm not even gonna. I'm gutted. I'm really gutted. They made me think they were gonna win it. Saliba is not as fast as we thought he was. He's fast once he's accelerated. Told you Trossard in the Xhaka role is what we need. Big up Alfred. I feel completely flat watching this. I can't believe we just haven't been good enough. We can't keep the ball. Look how City presses. We haven't got the ability to play through them enough. Jorginho and Xhaka have been decent. Second half, they haven't been as good, but there's nothing wrong with the way they've played. Look at Trossard. That's not a bad ball, but Eddie's overhit it a bit for him. Look, we don't press the way City press. We're sitting off them a bit. Eddie should not still be on this pitch. Even though Martinelli's been poor as well, but... Oh, nothing to do with January, no? Okay, cool. Nothing to do with January. Alright, it's nothing to do with January. I agree with you. So signing, a better winger when Martinelli's form's dropped. Signing a better midfielder when Xhaka's form's dropped and Partey's injured. That couldn't have helped us. No, alright, cool. I won't say anything more about it. No winning 4. No winning 4. Walker and Silva on yellow cards. Odegaard, here's a... That's a penalty, ref! Give us a penalty! You're a cheat! Trossard's brought down! You better do a VAR check! Is that not a pen? Please, we're desperate. That's a pen. I want a penalty for that. That's a pen. I'm sorry, I want a pen. It's not a very good pen to give. Walker sticks his... Nah, it's not. It's not a pen. He kicks him. I'm desperate. It's not a pen. It wasn't. McLovin, man, I'm struggling. Oh, Saliba's missed the ball. Oh, he's give a foul. Never a foul. It wasn't a pen, but boy. I'm slumped. They've slumped me, man. Wow, Saliba's lucky to get a free kick for that, by the way. He's hardly touched him. Come on, have we got anything left? No, City on the ball. They're relentless. They keep the ball so well. They make you so tired. players haven't done enough. They haven't done enough. The subs were too late. We haven't kept the ball well enough. I'm telling you, Man U might finish above us, honestly. We look tired right now. Stocktastic, thank you for the super chat. The calmness that Partey brings to this team is underrated. That's why, to me, Jorginho is not having a good game. Very little progressive passing. In this second half, Jorginho hasn't been on the ball enough. First half, he played a couple decent... Oh, no. Oh, now I want to make subs. Yeah, Ben White. Oh, I've just realised my right back's having a tough time on a yellow card. But I'll wait until they score 2, then I'll take him off. I'm sorry. A lot of things need to be said about this football club. Somebody just said it there, in fact. I'm telling you now, we won't do anything with these owners. And people might think, well, that's a bit funny. You're talking about the owners from... But it all stems. They are the root of everything that occurs at this football club. Not having the big January transfer window. You know, all those sorts of things. It all stems from them. I can't even say we've let ourselves down. We put ourselves in a position. City are in again. Here's Haaland, goal, 3-1. It's over. Turn it off, man. Where's the white towel? Throw the white towel in, man. End it. I haven't even got a white towel, but... In fact, I've got the red shirt here. Do I rip it? No, I'm not ripping it. We're slumped. We're done. 3-1, Haaland, game, set and match. How easy is that goal? It's over. Kroenke out, Edu out is the tweet. I don't care what anyone says. 3-0. Or 3-1. It's over, people. I mean, he's got all the time in the world. I've got no words. The way Pep rotates all of his players to keep them fit and firing for title-winning performances every season is so slept on. Listen, I got to say something that people won't like. They're better than us. They're better than us. We found out the hard way. We are this tired in February. Bro, we're not even playing in Europe yet. Wait till we've got to go Europa League on a Thursday. Ball over the top is pass. Look at that from Odegaard. 3-on-2. He volleys it straight at him. Odegaard's been non-existent. Look, bullied. Get on the floor, little man. Soft. Said it all the time. Sunny afternoon. He'll ball out against, Southampton. Trossard finds Fabio Vieira. Whips it in, headed away. Failed subs and failed January. Arteta's had a stinker tonight, by the way, with them substitutions. Listen, Robbie, I don't want to hear no high ratings in the player ratings. I'm sick of it. If we were serious, Mudryk would have come in first week of Jan. We had links for how long? For a title challenge, El Neni isn't good enough. Our January was Jorginho, El Neni new contract, an unknown centre-back. Trossard was decent, but we bring him on with 15 minutes to go. I think the manager has failed tonight as well. Didn't make changes, not proactive enough. This game's done. 6 minutes left. 3-1. They've dealt with us. They've absolutely... No win in 4 games. It's not good enough. All stemmed from losing to them in the FA Cup. Look at that from Odegaard. Who are you passing to? Told man about Odegaard. Too nice. Too nice. Yeah, he'll turn up. He'll get good stats. Here he is. Terrible ball. At least we're still friends with Brighton. Brio. Not now, Brio. Ah... I feel like I don't want to watch the rest of the season. That's how I feel right now. I feel like I don't want to watch another game all season. And it might sound a bit spoiled, But that's how I feel. I don't want to watch football. I feel like I'm done with the season. We'll get top 4. We won't win the league. I actually think we're going to hang on to even get second. I think Man United are going to hunt us. Here's Odegaard. Villa are away on... Look at that. Told you about these, man. I told you. When it comes to it, you know. When it comes down to it. Some of these men aren't good enough. Look at that from Odegaard. How easy is that Haaland goal? I haven't seen anybody score an easier goal than that all season. Ramsdale don't know what to do. Haaland shutting us down, man. Arteta, what are you going to say? Edu is not him, says highly wanted criminal. He never was, I'm afraid. He takes pictures with people, so that gets him a free pass. I don't care about all that. I told you, I'm not here. I don't need to be friends with the football club. We'll make our content. We'll speak our truth. We support the club. We want the best for the club. I'll speak the reality. Everything isn't and everything wasn't rosy in the garden. Being top doesn't mean you've won the league. Being top doesn't mean you're the best team in the league. It means you're the most informed team in the league. Simple as that. City have turned up the heat on us and we can't handle it. Worst thing is, I don't think City have even been unbelievable tonight. We didn't have enough to expose them. What we needed in January was another difference maker, right? Now, a lot of people go, oh yeah, Mudryk was too expensive, whatever. Whether it was him or someone else, we needed somebody that could come in and be like, listen, you can start and win us a game. You're that good. You can see with Trossard. Trossard's a very good player. But Arteta's mindset is that you're a sub and you're going to come on and be an impact player. We needed somebody that was like, yo, I can take you over the finish line. That's what we needed, and we didn't get it. For all the plaudits I was giving Jorginho in the first half, second half, I've hardly seen him touch the ball. De Bruyne scored, got an assist. We didn't get near him. It's not enough. They bring in better players off the bench than we're starting, some of them. Foden and players like that. So people need to understand that Stan Kroenke is very, very, very rich. Like, he's worth double what Todd Bowley's worth. But 9 million for João Felix is too much money, some people think. You know, paying 80 million for Mudryk, a player the manager wants, is too much money. If you want to win the title, that's the level you got to go to. The owners are not about that life. They're not about that life. And I'll keep saying it. And people will go, oh, it's hypocritical because you're wearing the shirt saying Kroenke out. Listen, this shirt ain't making no difference whether Stan sells or not. I know it does make a difference if 4 million people buy it, but I was at the protests. Man didn't want to protest because he bought a couple players. Brother, the SS Minnow has sunken Gilligan's Island. January haunts us again and again. We lack the eye of the tiger, said Southern Gooner. Big up, bro. The problem with Arsenal and our fan base, not everyone, some people. And I understand why they do it, because they just want to be positive. Not everyone does it for that reason. Some people are doing it for personal gain. And I'll say it. I won't dress this up any other way, right? Big accounts, whether that's YouTube, whether that's Twitter, whether that's Instagram, collectively, you can have a big influence on your football club. Ball whipped in, Eddie with a header puts it wide. Another one, DJ Khaled. 7 yards out, unmarked, heads it wide. If I mention João Felix, I'll be suspended 6 months. So I bet he's unmarked, by the way. If I say anything else about, look at that. Man's moving like Eddie the Eagle. That's your boy, Mikel. That's your boy. I ain't got nothing to say. He will never touch a green screen ever again. Fans are throwing bottles at Kevin De Bruyne. I think that's embarrassing, honestly. He's a great player. I wish he played for Arsenal. Don't throw a bottle at him. Ask him to come and sign for us. Not that he would anyway. Everyone wanted Ben White out, and now we see why he should be playing. Tommy comes in to shore up the game. Trossard for me is a starter. Big up Alfred. Let me get back to my point. Big accounts have influence because these people will go from Arsenal media will go online and say, right, what's this account saying? about Jorginho? What's this account saying about this and that? And when they go on accounts on Twitter and they go, "Ooh, that account's got 400,000 followers and he's celebrating Jorginho, and this guy's got 500,000 and he's saying what a 8 out of 10 window and all of this," the club go, "Stan, everything's rosy in the garden. I signed Jorginho for 12 million and they're celebrating it. You don't need to go and spend big money." And this club will do what they're allowed to get away with. What they're allowed to get away with, they will continue to feed us. And they can feed us scraps and crumbs off the plate. They're eating big meals, we're getting the scraps. LA Rams, man, are getting 100 million contracts for LA Rams. They won the Super Bowl. We can't get a centre midfielder in January in a title race. We can't get a winger that's desperate to sign for us that the manager's identified. People can say negative. I'll take the flack. If I've got to be the bad guy, I'll be the bad guy. But let me tell you something. Until this owner goes, Arsenal will not win a title, will not win a Champions League. They won't, because they're not interested in winning the title. Because to win a title, you got to be real ambitious. You got to spend big money. And I mean big money. You've seen what Todd Bowley's spending. Man, you're about to get bought by the Qataris. It's only going to get more expensive to buy these players. You can't be penny pinching and win titles. It's a miracle that we've been top of the league for this long. We've overachieved. And I'll say it as it is. I'm not shouting. I'm not screaming. I'm not having a rant. This ain't an emotional, epic rant. This is the truth. Trossard chips it, goes over the bar. I'm not even particularly mad at the players tonight. I'm not even particularly mad at the players. Because I think they're running out of steam. Chris said, Henry, Sanchez, Aubameyang, we don't have a game breaker. We have Eddie. Bring back Balogun or sign Felix. Same old misery. It's true, bro. Tricks, let me just address this. He says, oh dear. He said, Curtis, I'm a massive fan of yours, but your employees fit the description of your criticism. Let me just say something. You're obviously referring to AFTV. First of all, I don't work for AFTV, right? I work for myself on YouTube. I do a show on AFTV, right? Their opinion is separate because there's loads of people on that channel. So you can't just say AFTV because Turkish might think the way I think. Lee Judges might think the way that I think. Yeah, there might be people on there that think different. And then you can say, yeah. But you can't put it into one section like that, But I get your point. Listen, there are some people on there and I disagree with them. I argue with them. But it's about more than one channel. It's about more than one channel. It's about all of us. We all need to be pulling in the same direction. And we're not. We're accepting anything they give us. Fave said Emery going to be rubbing his hands in excitement now. That game looks like a nightmare. It looks like a nightmare. 12:30 at Villa Park on Saturday. Look at this guy. Hey, listen. Hey, big up yourself, man. He said, oh, listen, you better be careful in Barcelona. I got people in Barcelona, I'll make the call. Big up yourself, man. The game is the game. I can't hide, man. I hand it out, so I got to take it. It's a shambles. It's a shambles. They came and clipped us, man. Last time they came North London, they lost to Tottenham. They're coming here and turning us over 3-1. Ali said, too many of these players ain't good enough. Told mate Xhaka still isn't good enough and told me I'm a hater. Look at him the last 3 weeks. I know it's not just him. So you're right, bro. Somebody made the point earlier in the comments. I wrote it. I put it on the screen. We don't have a superstar, if we're being honest. And I love Saka. Saka's got huge potential. We don't have a superstar. You look at the last 25 years, Arsenal have had a superstar. Ian Wright, Dennis Bergkamp, Thierry Henry, Robin van Persie, Cesc Fabregas, Alexis Sanchez. Aubameyang was a superstar for a while. I don't think we have a superstar. I don't think we have someone that can go above the level of everybody else in the team when it gets tight. Listen, Sadiq, I love Gabriel Jesus, you know. I don't even think he's a superstar. I think he's a top quality player. I don't think he is a superstar. Saka is a superstar, come on. I think he's becoming a superstar. I'm not sure he is one right now. Game over. Game over. 3-1 defeat. Arteta and Pep shake hands. I don't know what to say, man. We had a good run. My mindset will be a lot different. You can see the way Man City are celebrating. They know what that means, man. Look at Haaland. He's ecstatic. They're top of the league. I don't think we'll see them for the rest of the season. I've got to be honest. You can tell. I don't think we will see them for the rest of the season now. We've still got to play them away from home. They'll turn us over at their place. We got to go to Anfield. Van Dijk's back. Ah, dear. Big C, anyone who thinks this is a good window should take a big look in the mirror. Seeing the way they're celebrating is devastating because they know how big that win is. We didn't do enough. We did not do enough. The team gave everything. Let me put the tweet up. The team gave everything. We're simply not as good as City. Arteta didn't do enough to change the game with the subs. Board and Edu didn't do their job. I feel so flat. I feel so flat now. It's the hope. They say it all the time. It's the hope, innit? Thinking. I can't. I'm looking at myself now thinking, I can't believe I actually started to believe we were going to win it. But of course you would believe it. We were top. You want to believe in your team. A lot of these players for me, you know, a lot of these Arsenal players, right? And this isn't reactionary. I'm being totally honest now. A lot of these Arsenal players, they're good players, you know. Like, they're good. We got a lot of good players. But to be a great player, you have to handle pressure. You have to be able to beat top sides. You have to be able to go into them pressure situations and handle it. I don't think enough of our players. I look at Odegaard. Odegaard's having a really good season, right? Really good season. Don't want to take anything away from it. You look at his performance tonight. He couldn't handle what was against him there. You know, a lot of players didn't turn up for Arsenal tonight, which is so disappointing. Odegaard, Martinelli and Ketia. Centre-backs got worse as the game went on. 2 centre-mids disappeared second half. I thought they played really well first half. Second half, Zinchenko didn't turn up again for me. Was poor on the ball. Simple goals. Some of the defending in the last few weeks and the goals we're giving away are unbelievable. The way we're just giving the ball away, I genuinely can't believe it. I just don't think we're ready to win a title. Listen, the players out. Listen, I'm saying all this. They're joint top. If I'd have said to Arsenal fans, joint top of the league in February, they're taking it. But I'm scared for the team now. I'm scared for the team. I'm honestly, I'm worried about what's going to happen over the next few games. If I'm being totally honest, I think that game away at Villa on the weekend is a very tough game. Now, I really do. It is what it is. I'm not sure what to say. I got to be honest. I'm turning the game off. I'm going to watch the end of that Chelsea game. Let me get into some of your super chats, people. I can see them. I have tried to save them. Apologies if I did miss any. 4.5K in the chat, of course. So disappointing. So disappointing. Yeah, I might have to put subs mode on because we've got thousands in the chat. The comments are flying in. Emery next, not looking forward to it. If we had a good striker, we would have won this. 2 clear-cut headers for Eddie. Gutted Big C. We're going to lose to Villa, says Herb. Ah, dear. Can we take any positives out of that? It's very difficult to. Arsenal therapy. Bro, I think we're going to need rehab. I don't think Arsenal therapy will be enough. Arteta train is off the rails. What happened? Wasn't good enough, was we, man? Let's be real. Wasn't good enough. Dortmund are beating Chelsea 1-0. Maybe that can cheer you up a bit. It actually doesn't cheer me up at all. There are no positives. No positives. It's over. How do I actually... do you know what? I've never actually put sub-only mode on in the chat. How do I put that on? Anyone know how I put that on? Subs-only mode. I actually have never done that. Anyone who knows, let me know. Let me know in the comments. Let me read out some of these super chats that are flying in. Big up to everyone tuned in. I'm sure some of you are here for different reasons. Maybe Jorginho. Who would... Yeah, I don't know who I would give man of the match to be honest. Very difficult. I don't think anybody was that good for the whole 90 minutes. Poor second half. You have an agenda, Big C! That January was an 8 out of 10. Ah, dear, it's painful. Right, let me get through some of these super chats. Joey, big up from South Texas. This is a double misery week. Philadelphia Eagles lose the Super Bowl, and now Arsenal have bottled the title. It's over for me, you know. I know that sounds real defeatist, but I think it's done. I think it's done. I'm gonna relieve myself of the pain of hanging on to thinking we can still win it. I'm ending it. In my hope for the title. Big up my bro Akeem, man. Hope you're well, bro. And Ketia, Xhaka, Jorginho are not good enough, and Arteta wanted to keep them. I'm blaming him too. You look at it, don't you, right? You look at the Manchester City team tonight. There's very few weaknesses in that team that you can go and expose, right? Oh, there we go. Subscriber mode. Minimum subscriber time, 5 minutes. There we go. I found it. And then we'll change slow mode to 35. There we go. Subs only mode now. So subscribe, people. Subscribe if you want to chat. I've got to do that because the comments, I can't even keep up with the comments. We're in subscriber only mode now. Managed to find it. City don't really have an obvious weakness. If you know, are you going to beat City with Jorginho and Xhaka and then Ketia and players like that on the pitch? It's not enough, is it? It's not enough. MJ said, you, man, have 3 out of 30 Prems. You don't... Oh, behave, man. Relax. It's not the time for that. Swanwick celebrating Kane's goal only to lose to City. Muttered. Listen, I can't even hide from that comment. I've got to take some smoke, and of course. Disgracing a cheat, as Ty would say. But we with shameless celebrations for our team, but I can't really even say the team have let us down. I just don't think they're good enough. I don't think there's enough quality there. So I'm not even really going to blame the team too much. I'm blaming the ownership and Edu. Do your job in January, it's a different story. What's he saying there, Jamal? But Curtis, Arsenal fans start moaning at a superstar when he gets paid like one by Arsenal. That's why they don't come. Yeah, he's on too much money and all that, you know. I think we've forgotten how to have a superstar at Arsenal now, you know, because we haven't had one for so long. C. Nargle, Big C, anyone who thinks this is a good window should take a big look in the mirror. I think I've read that one, didn't I? Zizi, feel so drained, Big C. Flat is definitely the word. It's very difficult to feel anything other than that right now. Somali Curtis, I don't know if you just saw Zinni and Kevin De Bruyne were talking and KD Bruyne mouthed, it's ours, it's over now. Wouldn't surprise me. Ulrich, was Odegaard on the field tonight? I think he was the corner flag. I don't think he played. Ali said, I feel deflated. Villa loss incoming. Wouldn't surprise anybody that. Unai Emery will be looking at that saying, they're down in the dumps right now. I'm not sure Villa play midweek either. He'll be thinking they can beat us, that is for sure. Wheels are falling off. Runway said, I called it, bro. We beat ourselves. Defence cost us. Eddie did it twice. We're not ready. Looks like the crumble is upon us. It's like apple crumble, man, on a Sunday afternoon. Covered in crumbly mess and custard, people. It's all falling apart. Tyrone, first super chat. Felt compelled to sell my piece. Saka could walk, realising he's not at a big club. Listen, you make a great point. Saka could look at that Man City team and think, you know what? Love the way they play football. Kyle Walker on the overlap. Riyad Mahrez is 31 years of age. I'm sure Pep would take him. There's rumours of a big rebuild in the summer. Things like that can happen. But big up to you, Tyrone. Alexander says, to me, it's officially over after our game in hand or if we lose to Villa, says Alexander. Alfred said, Martinelli is the best striker at the club. He finishes the chances Eddie missed. He's not tricky enough to play on the wing in today's game. I mean, I'm assuming you're meaning with Jesus being out. I don't know how Eddie got the full 90 minutes there. He was having a shocker. I mean, I know Martinelli was struggling as well, so you had to take one of them off. But I would have tried the other way and took Eddie off. He just keeps making that same substitution. Evan said, weak mentality exposed again. Season done in February. Kai said, Big C, let your son support Man City. Do we just get him that Haaland shirt? Nah, he's a gooner, man. He's a gooner. Cal said, Grealish takes his opportunity and then Xhaka gets the same opportunity and bottles it. The difference right there. Just get the shot off. He didn't even get the shot off, did he, Xhaka? Ulrich, Eddie wouldn't even get in the youth team at Man City. Probably wouldn't. Not good enough, I'm sorry. Your defence is in trouble when Eddie's in the room. Come on, man. You know, we were shamelessly singing it. I was trying to be positive. He's not good enough, bro. He's not. Forget Arsenal therapy. It's Arsenal's funeral, says Ali. Nah, man, we still live to fight another day. Anthony said, I'm so done. The window has cost us the title. I agree. Glenn said, we bottle it every February. Emirates era. Cruz will be a gooner by force. Listen. Well, Champions League football next season, but that doesn't feel like it's enough. We're definitely not seeing Odegaard's armpits anytime soon. Unless he's lifting them up to take the captain's armband off as he gets substituted. Because he ain't lifting the Premier League title. Can we win the Europa League, finish second? I don't know. Why do we look tired in February, people? Genuine question. Why do we look tired? Do we not rotate enough? I don't understand it. We haven't played in Europe since November. A lot of our team didn't go to the World Cup. Why do we look so tired? I really don't get it. Sell Eddie, not good enough. Keep Balogun, says Lawrence. I wouldn't mind. I think the club is cursed when it comes to the Prem in this stadium. Neto said, just sad. I'll always support them. We can't avoid mistakes. Why are we talking to them at half-time? Why did no one step up? I said it. It all looked really nice at half-time. Odegaard's got his arm round Haaland. They're laughing. Zinchenko's having a... Was it Zinni? I can't remember who it was, but it was too friendly. 2 clean sheets at home all season, says KS. It's not good enough. When's the last time Gabriel and Saliba had a good game together? I thought Saliba looked shaky today. And then Gabriel towards the end as well. Gave the ball away, cost us. Alfred, no, I think he's a better striker than Jesus. Wow. Also, all of Martinelli goals are goals somebody creates, not he create for himself. His pace would scare the centre-back. I mean, we haven't even had the opportunity to look at him there, have we, Alfred? So I couldn't even say whether he's a better striker. He never gives him the chance there. But there, the whole game, Curtis, they were all so happy and flirty. Honestly, I didn't like seeing all that friendship business at half-time. Honestly, even the levels I played, if I know the people I'm friends, half-time, I'm not having a laugh. It's 1-1, win the game. We'll talk afterwards. It's too nice. Winning mentality. Winners are ruthless. Winners are ruthless. They handle business first. I think we're too nice. Honestly. Short-term, Jorginho is not that big a problem. It's Nketiah. He's had so many chances. Hardly able to connect with the ball. Forget heading it. Eddie's not good enough, man. Let's just be honest. Let's say it as it is. Arsenal never learn. Bad January cost us. Last year, same thing this year. Big players wake up for big games. I'm sorry, Big C. It's the players. They were poor. Now we see why Gabriel Jesus is needed. 100%. But the club should have known. With him injured, we should have made moves. Sheets of metal, Big C. Shout out to all the Gooners. Man City can't beat us alone. Other teams have to do their part. I'm positive we can bounce back. Can they lift themselves? I'm not looking forward to the Villa game one bit. I'm honestly not. Early kickoff away from home. Horrible game. Curtis Kivior in for Gabriel. Thoughts? And on your question, 50% of the bench aren't good enough to rotate. You could potentially say one of the centre-backs should be rotated. Listen, 3 games in a week, and we've only rotated Tomiyasu. Jorginho was forced upon us. Trossard has to start against Villa. He has to. Can't keep picking the same players for every game. Look what Klopp achieved in the same time. Arteta has been there. Klopp got the Champions League the second year at his club. Arteta's in his 4th season. It took him a long time and a lot of money. C. Nagel says, someone tell Silent Stan we are an NFL team, then maybe he will take us serious. Yeah, if only, bro. Does he ever turn up? Biggest game of the season. Biggest game of the season. Man City at home. Did you see the owner in the crowd tonight? We can say what we like about Roman Abramovich, right? And obviously there was stuff off the pitch that was wrong, of course. But Roman was there for Chelsea. Big games. He was there supporting his club, showing that he cared. Where's our owner tonight? Nowhere to be seen. Still some things we need mentality-wise. Hopefully this game is our final lesson. Please let me know if we could get a convo, possibly. Yeah, hit me up, man. CurtisShawTV@hotmail.com. Reach out, man. Let me know what's happening, people. Glenn said Haaland, 1 chance, 1 goal, but Eddie. I mean, listen, it's not even a fair comparison. You know, that's the problem. Eddie's not good enough. He shouldn't be in that situation where I'm carrying this Arsenal attack. That's on the ownership and the manager. Too much faith, blind faith, you could say. If Saka leaves, hello, Conference League. I don't think he's going to leave, I got to be honest. But you never know. Doesn't matter how friendly it was, independent errors and lack of quality will 9 times out of 10 end up in a loss. We are not ready, says Cliff. Alfred, we did under Emery when Oba got red carded. Martinelli played through the middle. In Brazil, he drifted to the middle. He's instinctive and can finish. This manager never seems to trust him there. Alex, look at KDB on Arteta and compare that to Odegaard. Yo, Arteta was De Bruyne's assistant manager and De Bruyne's pushing him. And he wasn't laughing. They didn't have a laugh. He pushed him, said, move, give me the ball. Maybe after the game I seen him little high five. Yeah, you know why? Because business is done. Business first, highs, hellos, friendships after. Yeah, cool, you're blessed, bro. How's everything? Yeah, you man enjoying the title race? Yeah, man, ring me, bro. We'll go out at the weekend, West End. But we're going home with 3 points. De Bruyne want on no friendly thing with Mikel Arteta. He pushed our manager. Winning mentality's different, man. They're different. We're too nice. We're too nice. We haven't learnt that yet. We don't understand that. AP said, so many fans accepted the January window as smart, and if they don't want to settle, we accept mediocre and we complain when it fails. Let me tell you something, right? Let me tell you something. Probably 90 to 95% of really good players are not available. They're not available. Unless they've got a year left on their contract and the club are forced to sell, or they're out of contract and they can go for free, or they've got a release clause. If those circumstances are not there, 95% of players are not available. Do you think that Enzo Fernandez was available? He had a release clause and Chelsea paid it. So they got him 100 and whatever million. Most players You pay an amount of money that forces the club to go, geez, you've put so much money on the table. If I knocked on your door now and your house is worth 250 grand and I say, I'll give you 220 grand for your house right now, you're probably going to go, I don't want to sell my house. I like my house. You've offered me less than it's worth. I don't want to leave. I love this house. If I turn up at your 250 grand house and go, I'll give you 400 grand for your house, you'll go, you look at the house, you go, I've only got 3 bedrooms. I could do with 4, and I won't mind a jacuzzi in the bedroom, and back garden's a bit small. All of a sudden, your brain starts to change because you get offered an amount of money that makes you see it different. And this is what Arsenal don't do. There's no aggression. They're not thinking, we're top, we're being chased by one of the best teams in recent history of the Premier League, so we are going to get the players that we want in this window. Mudryk should have been an Arsenal player January 1st. We'd been speaking to him since October. We made a bid for him in the summer and still didn't get the deal done by January 1st. Chelsea jumped in, slapped the money down. The brother flew out there and took him back, João Felix apparently wanted to come to us ahead of Chelsea, liked our football more. Top of the league, Chelsea are 10th. Of course he wants to come to us more than them. 9 million for a loan. Oh, too much. We can't pay 9 million for a loan. But we paid 12 million for Jorginho at 31 years of age. We paid 3 million two years ago, I think it was, for Martin Odegaard on loan. 3 million in a season that nothing really happened. So why is 9 million for João Felix too much? Curtis with the top analogies. Chris said, I genuinely think Alfred is spot on with Martinelli. Natural dribbler. Don't have to look down the whole time while running. He's a natural striker. Needs to be developed as such. And the difference, and the quality point that you do make. I think wingers have to think a lot. Because they get 1v1, sometimes 2v1. They have to think and play. And sometimes when you're up front, it's just run and get a shot off. Be instinctive, But he's not being given the chance. He loves Eddie too much. He won't change it. Big up to Chris. Big up Alfred. Sebastian Scalacci. Oh, we defended like we had him there. Our passing quality has dropped off. The individual mistakes are back. We look like the Arsenal of the past again. It's so sad. It is sad. Decision making second and mistakes cost us. You look at that game. You look at the whole 11. I don't think Ramsdale was bad, but he wasn't great. Tomiyasu was poor. Zinchenko was poor. I think both centre-backs got worse as the game went on. So the whole back four really has not played well. I thought Xhaka and Jorginho did well first half. Second half, they struggled to get on the ball. I think City started to really turn the screw. I don't really want to blame the two centre-mids. I think they actually did okay. But we needed better. We needed energy. We needed legs. We couldn't even take them off. We didn't even have a centre mid really to take one of them off. I think Odegaard was non-existent. And I thought Martinelli was poor and Eddie Nketiah was poor. Saka tried, wasn't that effective. So how many of our 11 tonight have played well in our biggest game of the season? And that's why we haven't won that game tonight. Because throughout that 11, I think Saka and the two centre mids probably the only players that come off that pitch with some real credit. But it's not enough. I thought Xhaka and Jorginho faded second half, which I thought was going to happen. They don't have the legs to keep up with City. City squeeze the living daylights out of you. They really do. They press so high and so well. See, Nagel, I was a ball boy during the Invincibles. We got everything we asked for. Why do we accept mediocrity? Now, please, bro, I've been trying to ask this question for years. On Twitter, they say I'm negative. I've got an agenda, and I should appreciate what we're doing. No, we shouldn't. We're in a title race. Go all out to win it. But nah, I feel sorry for the fans. That hurt tonight. That hurt. There's no doubt that hurt tonight. 3-1. I mean, you look at the goals. Tomiyasu, the first one's totally avoidable. It's totally avoidable. The second one, Gabriel gives the ball away. It's avoidable. The third one, Haaland, it's so easy. I think all 3 of them goals, or definitely the first 2, can be stopped if we defend properly, and we didn't. Our record without Partey is awful, which is why, do you want to be friends with Brighton, or do you want to get a top centre midfielder? Because tonight, let me get one thing clear. Jorginho and Xhaka played decent tonight, first half. I don't think second half they played that well, I'm going to be honest. Thought first half they did well. But we ran out of energy. We couldn't keep up because City keep the ball so much that you're getting tired and tired and tired. And you need to be proactive as the manager and go, listen, City are dominating, they're keeping the ball, and we're starting to tire. Who can I bring on? We didn't have a centre midfielder to bring on tonight. No one on the bench. Why are we short when we've just had a 31 or 30-day transfer window? I think we've let ourselves down as a football club. And the problem for me, and why I speak like this, is because I say this because I want the best for the club. Some people take it as you're being negative. I want the best. I don't think next season we will have an opportunity like this. I just don't. Because I look at Man United, I think they get a striker and they get a centre mid to play next to Casemiro. And Ten Hag, another year, and new owners, I think they're a problem. Jurgen Klopp gets taken over at Liverpool and he gets big money and they sign Bellingham, they're a problem. Pep said he wants big players in the summer. They're going to get even better. Chelsea are spending fortunes. If they click, if Newcastle get top 4, you're looking at 5 teams that will possibly spend more money than us in the summer. So how are we supposed to bridge that gap? Because we've got an owner. People go, yeah, but Kroenke spent decent money the last couple of years. Bro, 100 million ain't enough. 120 million ain't enough. You've just seen that. Chelsea just spent 200 million in January. Man United spent 225 million in the summer. 120 million ain't going to win you a title at the moment with the position that we're in. We still lack, for me, a real match-winning superstar. And we're 2-3 players short. It's United v City for the title. Wouldn't surprise me. Alfred said, I was a track star who played football. Coaches would put me on the wing because of the pace, but that wasn't my game. One coach tried me in the middle and I bagged goals, ball at my feet, quick turn, bang. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Sometimes you can. You can. Play off instinct. I don't understand why Martinelli's never been played down the middle. Eddie today was nowhere near good enough. 2 clear-cut opportunities. And you're right, Sakin, right? Because what the club are going to say and the way they're going to dress this up. Last year, we got to January. Aubameyang went. You bring in a good striker. Arsenal finished top 4. But in January, Vinay started putting out things saying we're ahead of schedule. So you could see that the mindset was just get back in Europe. As long as we get Europa League, they're happy. So they didn't mind that we missed out on top 4 because they just wanted European football. This year, the plan would have been probably get Champions League. I don't believe they sat there and said, right, do you know what, lads? When Arteta was in America during the World Cup, their meeting should have been, listen, the plan was to get top 4. However, we're in this incredible position. Chelsea and Liverpool are all over the place. United are climbing. Tottenham are not going to win it. It's us and City. City have had a few problems, right? Cancelo's gone, whatever. Let's go big. In fact, give me some of the money you would have given me in the summer and let me spend it now. I'll have a smaller window in the summer. I need to go big now. So if you want Mudryk, get him Mudryk. If you want João Felix, get João Felix. If you want Caicedo, get him. 3 players, we didn't get one of them. And I think now we're paying the price. I really do. Assassin said, Curtis, the Kroenkes gave Aaron Donald a $115 million contract. Jalen Ramsey, $97 million to win the Super Bowl. They are not interested in winning the league. Arsenal is basically the side thing. You're right, bro. I say it all the time with the coleslaw, with the corn on the cob. We're not even the chips. Like that's the number 1 side piece after the chicken, the Nando's, We are like the 3rd or 4th bit that you're not. We're just the little sauce that you put on the side. We're not getting what we deserve. People have to understand. we've got no divine right to win the league. But with the position that we were in, we should have gone for it. You know, we should have gone for it. And the worst thing about that game, were Man City that good tonight, really? Were they that good? I'm sitting there at half-time thinking, we've kind of managed them with no Thomas Partey, but our team's too reliant on him, in my opinion. We're relying on him too heavily, and we know he's injury prone, so they shouldn't be surprised that he's got injured again. He gets injured every season. So I don't get it. And they keep throwing out stories about Declan Rice. I don't care. I don't care if we sign Declan Rice in the summer. I care about now and what's just happened. You know, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. It's a tough one to take, people, because... And people will always say... People say to me all the time when I keep mentioning January. Some people go, what's January got to do with it? I say, well, if you've got a better January, you've got 2 or 3 better players in your team. Maybe you beat that Man City team tonight. Because I actually don't think City were great. I think we gave them 2 of the goals. And you never know. And we missed 2 sitters, Eddie and Ketty, or 3 headers. 7 yards out, heading them wide. Alexander, given that this game was lost by defensive errors and Eddie not scoring, which player were we linked with in January would have won us that game? So in answer to your question, I don't think João Felix misses those 2 headers. That's number 1. And he's a better player, by the way, so he might actually get more chances. You can't tell me João Felix ain't a better finisher than Eddie Nketiah. 100% a better player. Defensive errors, listen, we weren't going to sign a centre-back. But what I'm saying is, the midfield was fading in the second half, right? So I think with more energy, we could have been better in the press. You look at the second half, we didn't press Man City. We couldn't get anywhere near the ball. Also, I'm not saying Mudryk was the answer, but he would have come on. He could have even maybe started ahead of Martinelli tonight. Because I think if we sign Mudryk, he would have started more games than what Trossard will start. So, listen. Eddie for me, and I don't want to, and there's no agendas against any Arsenal player. I just say it as I see it. He's come through the system. He's a young player. It's Hale End. We all want to back and support Hale End players, of course. But you can't win a title with Eddie and Nketiah up front. Let's just say it as it is. You can't. You look over history of football. Look at the Premier League over the last 20... When did the Prem start? Maybe 30 years ago. Look over the years. No team, apart from Manchester City last year, who played with no out-and-out striker, really. They're the exception. No team has ever won the Premier League without a top-quality striker. Not one. Blackburn, all them years ago, Alan Shearer. Even Leicester, that year, Jamie Vardy was unbelievable. Chelsea, Costa, Drogba. Man United, Tevez, Rooney, Cantona, Mark Hughes, whoever. They've had Ronaldo. Arsenal, Thierry Henry, Ian Wright, Bergkamp. Even, Aguero at City. You can't win a title. You can't win a title without a top-quality striker. You just can't. Check your latest tweet on the Kroenke. Some fans are calling you a fake fan. Listen, as I said, I just drop grenades on Twitter. I don't spend my time on Twitter engaging. I just drop a grenade. I'll open that app tomorrow and see what people are saying. The toxic positives will be all over me. Robbie was hyping Arsenal to Gary Neville to get proven wrong. Listen, Robbie's my boy, but I've had so many debates and arguments with him this year. I don't understand the mindset of just agreeing with everything that the club does. I don't understand it. I really don't get it. You can be top and still push and improve. Anyway, it is what it is. Just sent an email, my bro. Yeah, no worries, bro. I'll check that. Twitter is a cesspool. Yeah, button Twitter, man. Drop the tweet and just move and enjoy my evening. Do you know what I mean? Let's look at it from Mikel Arteta's point of view. Mikel Arteta can't think like I'm thinking or like some of you may be thinking. Not everyone, but some of you. I'm sitting here saying I think City win the league now, right? Mikel Arteta's got to look at it and say, listen, the reality of the situation, if City win if we win all our games, we win the title. Football doesn't work like that, of course. There's 16 games to go. But we've got to go to Man City now. And 2 wins in our last 5 Premier League games. Man City have won 4 of their last Premier League games. They're starting to kick into gear. We're starting to fall out of gear. I mean, look at that. Arsenal are not top of the league. Man United are now 5 points behind us. We play before them on the weekend. We got to be seriously careful, people. Honestly, we got to be careful. We're going to get top 4. I've got no doubt about that. We're 12 points clear of Tottenham with a game in hand. We're going to get top 4, but I think to finish 3rd or to finish 4th would feel like a real disappointing season. Guys, we're paying £500 to watch that tonight. That's what I'm saying. I feel sorry for the fan base. They'll probably announce Saka's contract or something now to try and cheer everyone up. But Mikel has to lift this team now. He has to lift this team. He has to find a way. He has to find a way of lifting this team. That they can't feel sorry for themselves. They can't. Go to Villa Park and win on Saturday. That's all they can do. And that's a hard game, by the way. I'm just looking who City got next. I mean, City have got Nottingham Forest on Sunday. Hometown club. I think they win that game. After that, they got Bournemouth away. They win that. After that, they got Newcastle at home, Palace away. Maybe they could get a little blip. They're the last 2 league games before the international break. They can't feel sorry for themselves. Just wasn't the time for the form to go. Somebody said, Curtis, we have to discuss Fabio Vieira. I mean, he brought him on late. Listen, he's not the reason that we've lost because he doesn't play enough. But the reality of the situation, Arsenal can't afford, with the lack of money that we get from the Kroenkes compared to City, we can't afford to spend 35 million on a player who has no impact when he's coming off the bench. We needed an impact, and he comes off the bench and does nothing. At this moment in time, the 15th of February, Fabio Vieira is a massive, massive mistake. Now, I might sit here in a year's time and go, boy, he's a baller. Looks like Bernardo Silva on the ball. But at this moment in time, it's a rubbish signing. I'm not going to cap, but I'm not blaming him for the defeat because that's not down to him. The club identified him. I said in the summer, why buy a lightweight, creative number 10/number 8? He plays in the position that Odegaard plays. Smith Rowe can play there. I don't think we needed to sign Fabio Vieira in the first place. We needed a centre mid. But these, man, I told you, the problem with this football club, it's too nice from the top to the bottom. Mohamed El Neni gets injured, which is sad, right? It's sad. He's a good servant. He's been at the football club for a long time. If I'm the manager of Arsenal, I'm shaking El Neni's hand, saying, listen, if you're injured, you can come and get physio in the summer. We'll help you to get fit. No problem. You can train here until you get a club. Mohamed El Neni is getting released in the summer if I'm the manager. And I know I'm not the manager and it's easy to say that, but I'm not here to be friendly. El Neni was teammates with Mikel Arteta, believe it or not. Arteta's last year at Arsenal, El Neni was still a player here. Them two are probably friends. Oh, don't worry, mate. I'll give you another year. We'll look after you. Pep gets rid of man like Raheem Sterling. Leroy Sané doesn't give Sergio Aguero a new contract when he's still at a high level. That's the kind of level of ruthlessness you need to be at to win Premier League titles. No messing about. We're not friends. This is football. Football is the most ruthless sport you will ever play in your life. Let me tell you that. It's a team sport, but you've got to look after yourself. And we're too nice. We're too nice. El Neni, you're injured. Don't worry, we'll give you another year. Why? It's not good enough. Not if you want to win league titles. You just let Cancelo go. He's one of the best fullbacks in world football. But you don't care. You know what Pep's on? It's about the collective. We've got to keep moving forward. Yeah. All these big ballers that he got rid of. We're too nice. Oh, Eddie's got a good attitude. 5-year deal, 100 grand a week. For what? No disrespect to Eddie, right? He wanted to keep him. Young player. He should have got a contract that kept him hungry. We gave him too much too soon. Luis Diaz is on about 70 grand a week. Looked like a superstar at Liverpool. He's on 100 bags a week. You know? Xhaka new deal. There's talk of Xhaka getting another new deal, by the way. For what reason? For what reason? We need to be ruthless. To me, honestly, El Neni, he would be gone in the summer. Lokonga, he would be gone. Xhaka would be downgraded to a squad player. If he didn't want to accept that, I would let him go. But I would say, if you want to stay, I'll keep you as a squad player. Thomas Partey would even potentially... I would get a player in that pushes him where he could get dropped. Because he's injured every season. We can't rely on Thomas Partey. So he could end up being second choice. We need big work in midfield in the summer. Right? Chelsea signed Enzo Fernandez. That's the kind of player we should have been signing. They paid 40 million up front for him. Spread the payments out over 8 years. They found a loophole in the game. We could have spent that much money and spread it out. We need ballers to come into this club. Marcel said, big up Curtis. I know that was a tough one to take, but I'm going to keep it real. If we're in a title race with Man City, they're not coming to Anfield and slapping us 3-1. They're not. They should not be able to come and beat us 3-1. The scoreline flatters them. I don't think they actually played that well, but we hand out presents in these big games. We hand out gifts. Here, I have a goal. Tomiyasu, here, I have a goal, mate. You know what I mean? Oh, Gabriel, here, I have another goal. We hand out gifts. These men go to Tottenham and get slapped. Come to Arsenal, they slap us. Why? We're better than Tottenham. We beat them. We're top of the league. Why can't we play? What I found with Arsenal, what they struggle to do is when we have to... We're playing against a team that are better than us on the ball, right? So what you have to do is do what Brentford did to us on the weekend. Stay tight, stay compact, frustrate De Bruyne, frustrate Haaland, and spring them on the counter-attack. He turned up with a crazy formation tonight as well. Bernardo Silva was there to get picked off, and I don't think we punished him enough. I don't. He was on a yellow card. I think we needed to get at them more. I don't... Listen, I've defended Arteta a lot recently. I think he's deserved a lot of credit for this season. I think Arteta had a stinker tonight. I really do. I think he had a stinker. Not taking Tomiyasu off earlier. Not bringing Trossard on sooner. And just keep bringing on Trossard for Martinelli. There's got to be a game where you take Eddie off and put Trossard or Martinelli up front and do something different. But do you know what? I'm not even like angry. I'm not shouting and screaming. I'm not having meltdowns. I'm just disappointed. But the worst thing about it as a fan is I don't feel surprised. I don't feel surprised because unfortunately I'm used to us getting beat by Manchester City. That's 11 Premier League games in a row without beating Manchester City. You know, when are we going to change the narrative? I honestly think City would have lost against certain teams tonight if we'd have handled that game different. If you look at the way Manchester City have lost their 3 games this season, they lost to Manchester United, who sat back and hit them on the counter-attack with Rashford. They lost to Brentford, who sat back and rinsed them on the break, and Mbeumo, Ivan Toney. And they lost to Liverpool, who just bullied them at Anfield and sprung on them with pace. I don't think we played that game well enough. I don't think in transition we were quick enough. Somebody saying there about the ref. Listen, I'm going to be honest. I think Haaland could have been sent off. I honestly think as a player that Haaland knew what he was doing. I think he left one on him. But as I always say, right, you can't look at referees to win you a football match. You can't. You got to win games yourself. It's a painful one. It's a painful one, man. John said, big up Big C. I stopped watching after the third goal. I had to calm the youth. He was crying. Daddy duties. I mean, Cruz was on the stream with me for about 15, 20 minutes. He just walked off. Got changed and just stopped watching it. He went upstairs. Apparently, Josh Kroenke went to the dressing room at full time. Was he there? Was he there? Let's type in the Kroenke. Was he there? No point being there, mate. Get the checkbook out. Josh Kroenke went to the dressing room after full time. For what? Like, for what, bro? Fair play that you're there, but what? Look, Stan Kroenke gets a boost in £1 billion project. What's that? Stan has been keen to extend his business, has been boosted with a £1 billion project that has been approved. Kroenke is looking to build a 1.6 mile elevated rail line in downtown Inglewood that will cost up to £1 billion. I mean, do I need to say anything, or do I need to say anything? The man's about to spend £1 billion. And we couldn't spend £9 million on João Felix. If I speak, I am going to get suspended for 6 months. I can't, there's nothing. There's no words. Josh went into the dressing room at half time. What's he going to say? Be excited. I'm not interested. He should have done his talking in January. Man said from Southside East to Inglewood, we representing like we should. Man's out here with the Crips and Bloods in LA, fam. We can't get 9 million. Edu doing a barbecue in the dressing room. Cruz had to leave or be in trouble. I'm telling you, man. Big up Usman. And listen, man, it is what it is. Says it all, Big C. Get the Kroenkes out. Look, and Gary Neville tweeted, right, City looking balanced and scruffy. They are there for the taking. Arsenal will be difficult to stop second half. And we weren't. The second half was not the same as the first. And I think fatigue kicked in. I think City kept the ball. And we couldn't cope. We got tired, you know. Ivan said, Big C, honest question, are Arsenal still a big club? We don't move like a big club. Arsenal are a big club. But we are not at the top table, in my opinion. We are not. We was at the top table. It was us. It was Man United. Liverpool were about. Chelsea came into the equation. We are not at the top table anymore. We're not. I'm sorry. These clubs will outspend us. These clubs will win transfer battles against us. Big boys are going there over us. Unless we get a free hit at a player, like Thomas Partey, there was no other competition. Like Odegaard, them deals there will get them done. If there's 2 or 3 big clubs in for it, if Chelsea are in, if United are in, if City are in, they're not coming to us. And that's the reality of the situation. Kroenke is about to drop £1 billion on a project in LA. And people are telling me that, you know, this guy spends money. Come on, man. Come on. Let's be real. He's selling us horrendously short. Apparently Grealish has said something. Jack Grealish said, if I'm being honest, I don't think we played that well. I think Arsenal played better than us and were the better team. I mean, it's a backhanded compliment, isn't it? It's a backhand. He's probably being honest. I'm sure he's not going to say that in an interview if he doesn't believe it. City are in that dressing room probably thinking we didn't play that well. We've given them 2 of the goals. I mean, can you believe that we had 60% possession and we had 7 shots and they had 5? 5 shots they had, all on target, and 3 of them went in. We had 7 shots, only 2 on target. Ah, dear me, it's a tough one. It's a tough one to take. It really is. I think I'm going to round up. I'm going to round up, people. We've been on here for long enough. All I can say is that we got to bounce back on Saturday. Do I think we'll beat Villa? I don't know. I think that's going to be a real tough game. It's going to be very difficult to give out a man a match tomorrow. I think Saka, Xhaka, Jorginho, probably the only 3 players that played decent. But the midfield couldn't cope second half. They were shattered. And Eddie, man, you've got to score. You have to score, Eddie. I don't want to single him out and just, hammer him, but a top striker scores one of them at least. And if you score the first one, we're 1-0 up. We're 1-0 up and it's a different game. So 4 games without a win, 3 in the league. The wheels feel like they're falling off, people. But hey, it is what it is. People, I will be on tomorrow. Arsenal therapy, Arsenal rehab, Arsenal... I don't even know what other words. It might have to be 7 days of rehab the way this is going on. Final roundup from Cruz. He's still got the shirt on. Fair play to you. I thought he'd have took it off. What are you saying? You actually predicted City would beat us, didn't you?
Yeah.
I don't know what score you said though.
I said 2-0 City.
Oh, you said 2-0. It was a 2-goal. Can we still catch them or done and dusted?
I think we're done.
Top 4, innit?
Top 4.
We got to try and win the Europa League.
We'll get third. I don't even think we'll get Europa League. I think just third and no trophies.
Third and no trophies. Oh, thanks for cheering us all up.
You're welcome.
I'll tell you what though, if we won the Europa League and finished top 4, that would still be a good season, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It's well. I'm trying to leave her on a positive note. All right, we're not winning. We're not getting second.
Yeah.
We're finishing third, no trophy. Thanks for cheering us all up.
You're welcome.
Oh, dear. We'll get there maybe next time. Listen, people, I'll be back tomorrow. Arsenal therapy about 4 o'clock. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bless!
Bless!